This episode of SuperQuest Saga is brought to you by RPG Sounds. RPG Sounds is a friendly audio software for dungeon masters. DMs can easily set the mood of a game by adjusting music, soundscape, ambiances, and triggering sound effects. RPG Sounds is an open tool that lets you import and store audio files, making it perfect for implementing your own sounds into your game. With online play, you don't even have to be in the same room with your players to use RPG Sounds. Have them join your audio room and enjoy the immersive audio experience live. The best part? It's completely free. Just search and download it on Steam. There are preloaded sounds that let you jump in and use it right away. One more time, that's RPG Sounds on Steam, or just click the link in the description below.
Hey everyone, welcome to SuperQuest Saga, the show where we here at the Dungeoncast get online and play some Dungeons & Dragons. My name is Will Stark, and I shall be your masticating Dungeon Master for this evening. Joining me as always is...
Josh Freeland playing Sebastian Crenshaw, half-orc, paladin, oathbreaker, hexblade.
Hell yeah. I'm your special guest, Jake, playing Persephone Gold Petal, the galactic furbolg druid.
I'm Brian, and today I'm playing codename Echo. I am part wizard and part rogue, and no longer part fighter.
Indeed. Mm-hmm. And last time a lot of stuff happened. You guys arrived at the Crucible of Kulnar, where you guys saw like an enormous ship graveyard, if you will. You guys ended up searching for life and found a couple scrappers trying to get to a goblinoid vessel. I believe a dreadnought trying to get to its A-reactor. And then the Bellerophon showed up and started eating people, including the scrappers. You guys got away, and then you decided to get into the Bellerophon on its next dive and got into like a Saiyan pod and bounced around and landed inside. Also, the scrapper super died. It was very dark, and then all the souls got sucked out of all the bodies. And then, in the words of Brian, the janitors attacked you guys. And you guys won, but the janitors were fucking terrifying.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
they were.
not good.
And so now you stand in victory upon this landscape of heaped ships and bodies and darkness. What do you guys do?
I'm presently bleeding out of all orifices right now, so...
Oh my god.
Percy probably just changes back out of the water elemental to Percy and just like coughs up a little blood. To say, I think I'm not ready for what's going on in this place. Can we rest maybe a little bit?
I don't know if we want to rest in here. We may want to try to find a way out of this room and see if there's another spot we can hold up.
Perhaps we find a correct place to rest.
Yeah.
How long you thinking? Like a long time or a little time?
I mean, an hour will give me, I can change into things again and I can heal up a bit. I did pop off a lot of spells, so I am down a good amount.
Maybe stay in the back a little bit. How are you, Sebastian? You got hit a few times.
Yeah, I got a little banged up, but I was able to heal a little bit. Doing okay.
Okay, I only got hit once.
So a short rest would be nice. I know out of character, I know that when we all got like soul sucked from the thing, some of us lost hit die. I think it was only Freeland, right? Because I don't have anything in my notes about me being down hit die.
We saved our con save.
Okay, I think Freeland lost 2 hit die.
Okay. Well then, let's short rest. Maybe not here.
What are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna search, investigate the room? Are you gonna short rest here, or are you gonna try and leave through the big doors?
I say.
I could set up an alarm, and we could try to rest for an hour.
I don't think this is the proper place if it's gonna make like another sweep to eat things, and we're in its mouth when it does that.
I think also you don't know if this thing's going to spit out all these ships and us are in here in this airlock thing, and then we go out into space.
That is
I kind of want to get out of here.
We are in a bad place. Let's move on and try to get to the next room, and we will do our best to protect you, Persephone.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so you guys know that the 2 Boneclaws enter the room through these giant doors. How do you go about trying to open them or approaching them even?
I can scout ahead with a good stealthy.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Stealthiness.
Well, are we still next to the bodies of these Big old creatures?
If you were standing next to it when it died, yeah.
Because I say maybe, I don't know, if I just kind of glance over the body, see there's some sort of like transponder on them or like a control
Garage door
panel like
opener.
on their arm. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. How about this? I'll go scout and look for access to the next area, and you guys loot the bodies.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
I
like
got
it.
a 28 to stealth.
Echo's moving as quiet as the night. And
Hell yeah.
go ahead and give me a check. I guess cybernetics or investigation.
Me?
No, Sebastian. Sorry.
Ah, I see.
I rolled a 15 and I got a +3 to investigation. So
Okay, and you're looking for like a tracking device or like a.
or something that might be like a sensor or something where it maybe as it walked towards the door, it would open up or like
That's
a key
that's
card
very
or something along
interesting.
those lines. You know?
You don't find that, and you're confident that
I'm
they
looking
didn't
for a
need one.
fob key on this guy.
Yeah, implanted in this thing's skull. No, you're pretty sure that that's not part of its structure. Echo, you approach the door, and when you get within 10 feet of it, it automatically opens.
Hey,
I will. I
we
will
always do
inter-
this.
Can I assume? Can I assume comms are safe, like to use in the ship?
You can assume that they're safe until someone knows you're around, and then hacking can perhaps happen.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and calm them that I found. Like, go ahead and move towards the door.
Yeah, you guys definitely heard the door open too.
The door just kind of does it. So you guys can come over here if you want.
Oh, I don't need a garage opener? Okay, I'm on my way.
My body is the garage opener.
So
Yeah, we run over.
Percy, it's dark, like
Yeah.
dark. Like you can't see dark. What are you doing about that?
You know, does my
Oh wait. Did you give yourself dark vision? I think I remember this now.
I do remember doing it. I think when we got in
yeah,
here, and it
Cast the spell Dark Vision.
Yes,
I did.
And how long does that last?
that lasts for 8 hours.
Then you're
Nice.
good. I take back what I said. Is that 60 feet?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So you guys are standing in front of this door. Do you go through?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm last though.
Okay, sure. So you guys walk through to the other side, and now the Roll20 map that we are using is in effect. And you guys find yourself to be in a large antechamber to the mouth of the Bellerophon. It's about 60 feet wide, or 60 feet deep and 40 feet wide. The first noted characteristic of this room is the fact that the entire floor is caked with blood and viscera, both old and new, and it smells awful in here. The next thing you notice is there are two doors in the room. One is on the south wall, 60 feet across from the entrance, and there's also a large 15 high, 10 foot. That is a very large 15 foot high and 10 foot wide door. And then there's also a smaller door, only 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide, on the western wall, about 30 feet south on the west wall. Both appear to be equipped with full airlock devices that are disengaged.
Right.
Dope. Is this and we don't see anything other than the blood and guts on the floor in this area other than the doors and shit?
Yeah, you can investigate if you're looking for something more.
I just wanted to perceive what's in here. Like, is this a safe
Yeah, you
space?
just you see guts, blood, a random hand, teeth, an eyeball. Like it's just it's nasty.
All right.
I'm prestidigitating the space I'm in.
This is like, can we infer, or I guess, can I do like an investigation check to see if this is like where organic like material from the ships was taken or something
Yeah,
like
go
that?
ahead and give me an investigation check for that,
Okay.
for what you're looking for.
This is gonna be a 0. Ooh, I rolled an 18 though, so 18.
Ooh.
So this stuff very much has the look of having been dragged through here, as if like this is the remnants of stuff that's been dragged through here over and over and over and over again for years and years and years.
Got it. Okay. So would I know?
The janitors didn't do a very good job, did they?
They're not janitors, damn it.
So would I know if we killed those two people? Like, if this is a good place to hunker down for an hour? Like, I guess we wouldn't.
I mean, you
that,
would
right?
know. I mean, those two aren't coming back.
That's very true. What do you guys think? Should we keep going or rest a little bit?
I think my vote is to keep going until we find a safe place.
Like
to
a better
rest.
place. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you guys can control your tokens. So if you want to approach a door, move your token and let me know what you're doing.
Sure.
Okay. Do we want to go to? Which door do we want to go to? That's a question.
So this western wall is a small door, and this southern wall is a very large door.
I say we check out the smaller door first. We go to the western door.
Sure.
All right, I'll take lead. I'll walk on over to it.
Okay. So it doesn't open upon approach. You do see a handle.
Okay.
You try and open it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It appears to be heavy-duty locked. It's some sort of electronic lock.
Ooh.
Ooh, Echo wanders
Ooh,
over.
wow.
Yeah.
He's like, let me see.
Did you say a lock?
Electronic lock.
Can I try to get in there?
Yeah, give me we'll call it a hacking check with maybe, I guess, a used computer.
Sebastian steps out of the way so Echo can take
Sure.
lead and work on the door.
I'm beginning to realize I should have made hack and use computer 2 separate skills, but it's too late for that now.
Well, can you sub in sleight of hand like we would for regular like analog doors here?
No, because this is like a digital thing, so it's not. You're not doing anything with your
No,
hands.
I understand that, but like just because the skill isn't here, you know, like this is what we would normally do to unpick a lock, to pick a lock in Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, it would be based off your intelligence in this case.
Sure. Well, whatever. I rolled a 17,
Okay.
and if you want to add my proficiency, that's a +4.
Okay, so yeah, you are able to crack into the lock and get it to slide open and engage, and the door slides open to the left.
I did it.
Nice.
All right. Nice.
I'm a good rogue.
What's in there?
Let's check it out.
Yeah. What do I see? Dungeon
So
Master.
beyond this door, you guys see another room. This one's much smaller than the one you're coming from. There's no more blood or viscera in this room. Seems like nothing was dragged over here.
That's a good sign.
And it's revealed that the floors of this place are all made out of dark black metal. Not umbrium, but just a dark black metal. And inside you see a room that's 30 feet wide and 40 feet long. There is a computer interface on the eastern wall. And there is an open door on the western wall. About 30 feet down on the western wall.
Can I? What is there? Is there anybody in here? There's nobody in here.
No.
Sorry.
Not that we can see yet.
I'll go in.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I did a good job.
Look at you going in that door.
I mean, I would hate to call for the first place we walk into for rest, but like, is this fine? It seems chill.
Yeah, I mean, we got 2 doors to kind of keep an eye on, so
Sure.
it's a smaller room. So
I mean, we could try to keep going to scout ahead.
I think we need to rest up. I think Percy needs to recover.
I'm very
a little bit
low.
here, so.
Yeah, I have 12 HP out of 78. So if we get attacked at all, I will go down and I will die. Most likely. I mean, I don't know. I have no 2nd or 3rd level spells, I don't think, and I don't have any 6th level spells either. So I am all tapped out. Not all, but
Yeah. I get
it's a scary time for me.
I can make us invisible for an hour.
Interesting.
It's gonna take some
doing.
It's gonna take a high level slot, but I can do it.
I mean, if we can just patrol or if we can keep an eye on doors and stuff, and then
I mean, I have the alarm spell too.
Yeah,
I can do either one.
you can put Jonk like close to one of the doors, the one that we didn't come through, maybe, to kind of give us an idea.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what I will do. I will set watch. And if you mention Jonk in character, he appears on my shoulder from under my armor. You know,
Da
skitters
baby
out.
boy.
Yes. Hello, my child. So I can set up an alarm or not. But I will have Jonk take watch, and if anybody comes, I will turn us all invisible.
That'll be dope. Yeah, I just need an hour to just kind of bandage up and reconnect with the universe and get my animals back.
So, you guys begin to rest. Jonk is standing by the western open entrance. And from here, he can see that the hallway stretches 20 feet forward before it hangs right to the south. And he can't see much further than that. 30 minutes pass. And Echo, you were alerted through Jonk that he sees movement coming from down the hall. Can you see through him?
Yeah.
Okay. What you see through Jonk briefly, and you only have a second to react, really, is this quickly moving, floating black phantom. It almost looks like a classic ghost with a sheet over its head. It's just like an oblong.
It's a fucking sheet ghost
It's
coming
not
down the
an
hall.
actual sheet ghost. No, it's pure black with two small white glowing eyes, and it's floating towards Jonk and looks like he's about to float over Jonk and into the room you guys are in. Split second. What do you do?
Yeah, like I have to make a call, right? Like, and a lot of cool stuff, like stuff that flies can see through, like invisibility. You know,
It flies. It can see through invisibility. Oh, shit.
maybe there's we're
possible.
high level
You know what?
now. Like
I need to look. Maybe it does.
it would need like true sight or something like that. You know,
I'm so curious now. I'm
guess I
not
will
going to
stop
tell you.
rolling
You
my
got to make
hit
your decision
dice.
before I tell you.
I know.
Or
I mean,
actually,
I
I'll never tell you.
well, like okay, so here's the thing. Like, if I make us invisible, is that going to fuck up my short rest? Because it doesn't have to fuck up your guys' short rest.
I mean, you could continue after that. I'll allow that.
Okay.
Especially if this thing just like passes by us. Like that would be dope.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it with being visible. You know,
yeah.
it will see us and it will kill us or kill you. So yeah, I'll go ahead and cast because there's no way if Will's looking it up, but there's no way I'm gonna know if it can see us or not. But I will cast invisibility at it's gonna have to be 4th level to pick 2 other people.
Okay, so you guys are all invisible now?
Yes.
Sick.
This entity floats into the room. It hangs a right immediately upon entering and stands over by that computer monitor. It clicks some buttons on the monitor, and the door you guys entered through closes, and you hear the airlock engage, and then this entity leaves the room. And after it leaves the room, you guys can hear this great groaning and gear turning as the mouth of the Bellerophon opens and expels its contents.
Ooh. I guess we should have tried to reclose the door and should be conscious of that moving forward.
Definitely. Well, didn't Will just say that it used the console to open and close the door that we came in from?
Yes.
Yeah. But yes.
I hacked the door.
Yeah.
It closed the door because it didn't want the whatever other room to get sucked out
That's
or whatever
fair. Okay.
this hallway connects to.
Yeah.
But we know that there's a big sheet ghost in here.
They look like the black spirits from Spirited Away.
Oh, yeah. The horns. They ring for the sheet ghost.
This place is haunted. So, what do you guys do? You guys got 30 more minutes before your long rest is finished.
I would like sheet ghost data. Is there a way I can do that with nature or
Give
something?
me what's supernatural check? I guess I'll accept Arcana. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's me. That is a 12 plus 9, so 21.
Okay. It matches a couple descriptions of incorporeal spirits. It could be a specter, possibly a wraith. Although wraiths tend to have a more malevolent like aura to them. It could have been just a regular ghost too. It's one of those 3 for sure.
Yeah, probably not wraith, maybe specter, but definitely ghost of some kind. He is a ghost. He said boo. You all heard it. Right? He said boo when he came in, right?
No, he was eerily silent.
And when he left also I heard a boo. It's true.
All right, so 30 more minutes pass uneventfully. Now what do you guys do? How long does invisibility last, and is it concentration?
It is concentration for 1 hour.
Okay.
So we've got 30 minutes to just be invisible until I decide we're not. But also, I rolled a hit die, so let me do that.
I'm rolling
Okay.
a couple.
Oh yeah.
Should I-
do your healing? Do your healing. Let me know when everyone's ready.
I should heal all the way, right?
Yeah. might as
Fuck
well
yeah.
use up-
Like, heal as much as you can.
yeah, use up those hit die.
That is fair. That's 1.
3 plus my con. My con is crazy good now, though, right?
Okay.
Because of my thing. It's +4. So I actually get, like, meaningful hit die rolls. So I get +7 to that.
I am more or less.
Oh yeah, your magic amulet, right?
Yeah, that's cool. I'm
Yeah. I forgot you
attuned
guys got
now.
new stuff.
So I'm 3 shy of full, and then I'm going to use my arcane ability as well to get spell slots back, because why not? Arcane recovery. Once per day when I finish a short rest, I can choose expended spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 5. Okay, let me go do that real quick. So I can do 2 seconds and a first, I think. Or I can get my 4th level slot back and a 1st level spell slot back. But I think I'm going to go for the a first and 2 seconds. Yeah, I'll do that.
What about you two?
Quantity over quality right now.
I just rolled some hit die, just relaxing, patching up myself. See if Percy needs any help.
Yeah, I meditate, I heal, I get all the blood off of me a little bit, and I am 2 shy of full. So
Nice.
I'm feeling good. I got my
Sweet.
my wild shapes back, so I'm solid.
Okay, we're ready to move on.
Yes.
All right, how do you guys proceed?
Let's go check where the Spectre came from, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
So sneak up on it and kill it with fire.
So back out the way we came, more or less.
No.
It's
Oh,
the
where
steeper
it came from? You said okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way we were heading
We were going
initially.
Yes. That's
So I'll go up to this door on the eastern wall. And-
It's not a door; it's an entryway.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you can see the hall moves forward about 20 feet, and then it hangs 90 degrees to the right, to south.
Yes, cool. Yeah, let's go.
All right, are you gonna stealth forward? I mean, you are all invisible.
I'm invisible, yeah,
you're
but I
just
can
gonna go?
also stealth. Well, I can still send Jonk ahead to go scout the next room, right?
You could.
I'll let him peek his little head in there as far as he can go. He can go like 100 feet from me. I'm
So
pretty
do you
sure.
have him peek his head around the corner?
Yeah.
Okay. He peeks his head around the corner, and he sees that the hallway extends itself another 40 feet. And I'm trying to see if this door is open or not. Give me 1 second. It is open, and he can see that beyond is a large room. And it's hard for him to tell from this distance, being a little lizard, what's going on in that room.
Yep. Well, I'll go look myself. I'll bring Jonk back and I'll go check it out.
Okay. Are you going to move up to this big room?
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. I don't know if this is going to surprise you or not, Will, but it's really
I'm
fucking
sure
good.
It's very good.
It's 24.
Nice. You, again, like, your friends don't know where you are at this point.
They don't. They can't see me.
Echo.
But you're at
Where'd
the
you
edge of this large room, and this is a 30-foot by 60-foot long, wide room, and there's a lot going on in here. So the area is dimly lit by the only light sources of the room that are dimly glowing monitor screens and buttons on heavy-duty consoles that surround the perimeter of this room. The room seems empty of people as you approach, but you are now close enough and knowing what to look for. You see that there seem to be more of these, we'll call them specters for now, and they're each manning a computer station with their backs to you guys.
Okay. How many?
There's 3 in here. There's 2 on the west side of the room and 1 on the eastern side of the room.
2 to the west and 1 to the east. Okay. I will use a handy cantrip I switched out for on my last level up called Message, where I can silently relay. I'm no longer going to use comms. I'm going to use
This message.
I'm going to use Message cantrip to whisper to my friends that same data. So
I think also from here you can see that across the room and 20 feet to the east is another hallway, seeming to go further south.
yes. So I'll also relay that. I'll tell the guys, like, because they can't see me, the humanoids, that I went down the hall and I am at the end of the hall. There are 3 specters up in this B, but there's. I'm thinking if we're quiet enough and visible as we are, we can make it through this room without having to fight anybody and just bypass them. Or we can all get behind one and fucking eat them for breakfast.
Are we still invisible? Didn't it only last for our short rest?
We activated it 30 minutes through the short rest, so I have another 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
I mean, I could try to eat somebody for breakfast. But I like sneak.
Echo is going to like just say that we move forward without fighting them.
Yeah.
Like, you guys can't message me back, I don't think, can you?
I think we can reply to what you say, but not.
Not via magic.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, you guys can also reply to me with a whisper.
Yeah.
So I'll just tell both of you the same thing, which is my recommendation is that we stealth through the room with invisibility. Even Sebastian could probably do it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. So are you making beeline for the hallway across the way?
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly and quietly move through the middle of the room.
Okay.
Without going towards the edges where they're standing, and go to the southern hall.
All right. So everyone, give me a stealth check first.
Can I keep mine that I just rolled?
Sure.
Okay.
Stealth check.
Let me get both your guys' numbers first.
Ooh, that's a 14.
Ugh. That would be a 7 for Jagirl.
Okay, so not very good.
Not very good.
Echo, you make it to where the very center of the room where it says 63. Go ahead, put your token there real quick.
Yes.
So here is where you notice, there's another hallway on the eastern side of the door of the room that heads directly north, parallel to the hallway you just came out of.
Right.
I just want you to know that's where you see it. Also, it's at this point that Percy seems to make like a loud like step that echoes through the room.
I slipped on
the
some
specters
intestine.
do not react whatsoever.
Okay, they didn't. They don't care.
Sick.
Interesting.
Also, directly ahead, now that you can see down the southern hallway, you see that there's a really big, heavy door with glowing red lights on it, and you can tell this is a door that is definitely designed to stay super closed and only ever be opened in extreme circumstances.
Okay, like the outside of the ship, probably, or something like that, or like a vault. Because we're heading towards the inside of the ship the way we're going, right?
From what you can tell, you think so.
Yeah, okay. Like if I were to head south, I'd be going further into the ship, or I would be heading towards like its side.
Yes.
Its port or starboard.
Anywhere not north, for the most part.
Yeah, it's going deeper.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Also, you see all this, but I imagine you don't stop moving because you have 2 invisible people behind you that don't know you've stopped.
Right, like the way I kind of pictured this is like we went one at a time through the room. Mm-hmm. So like when it was my turn to go, I just went to where I was trying to get, which is south.
So go ahead, you can move your guy all the way.
Okay,
to where you were going.
I move it into the hallway. I'll just tell the guy I can't proceed, so we need to reconvene. I'll tell them with the message cantrip, like we need to double back probably, or like figure out a way to get through this.
Okay, so you tell them to stop.
Yeah.
And you're going to come back?
Like chill. Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys stop?
Yeah, I'll stop it before I get into the room, like into the hallway.
Sure. Okay.
And then maybe you guys should be traveling with like one person with a hand on the other, so you guys know for now.
Yeah, I'll put my hand on Sebastian's shoulder.
So you guys move as a team. I'll move solo. Does that sound cool?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Echo, you're going to make your way back to your friend zone?
I want to investigate. Now that I'm through the other side, I'm going to investigate this door.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Because I can talk to them freely from here. This spell can go 120 around corners and stuff. 9 plus 15 is very good. So 24.
This door has a big, heavy mechanical lock on it. It would require either a spell, if it's not protected, but you don't know whether it is or not. It would require either a spell or some heavy-duty tools to break this lock open.
Okay. If this is a big fucking door, you guys want to kill some specters or what?
Do we need to?
Yeah, I'm always down. Let's do this.
Can't
Well,
we-
like, what am I gonna do?
about
Cast
door
the
right
knock
there?
spell and like fucking get ambushed?
Oh yeah, like I said, this hallway up here.
You don't
to
know
the
about
right-
it. Yeah.
No, but I'm telling Echo. This one's open.
Right.
The other north hallway.
Yeah. So like, I'll tell them there's a door down here that I could potentially open with magic, maybe. But there's another hallway I haven't explored. I'll tell them about the hallway, and then what would you have me do, my friends?
Can they talk to you back from there?
Yeah, they can whisper back.
Okay. I thought we said they couldn't magically.
No, they can. The
Okay.
spell says they can.
Okay.
So they can.
I say we go to the hallway because I'm afraid if we open up that door, it might alert the specters.
They didn't.
Oh, it absolutely will.
Yeah, so we either kill them or we try the hallway. That's my thought.
I am the
Percy?
same way. Yeah. I mean, they didn't seem to react
Well,
when
yeah.
I stepped on the intestines and made a little icky noise. But
But they reacted to open doors.
yes, yeah. I think that's a little bit
It's like
different.
their job.
Yeah. So I say hallway instead, just to be safe.
Okay, I'll just go. You guys chill. I'm gonna just go back across and sneaky. Is that cool?
Yes. I mean, yeah, go for it. Give me another stealth check at this point.
Okay, I guess. Here I go. What the fuck is my 12? 18.
Yeah. You're very silent. You make your way across to the parallel hallway from where Percy and Seb are.
Okay. So I notice that towards this end of this hallway that it dips to my right towards the east. So I'll send Jonk around the corner to take a scope and make sure there's no baddies about to like chop me in half.
So you
Wait, Jonk's not invisible. I'm invisible.
Yeah.
I will look.
Yes. Okay. So I see your tokens like halfway down the hall. Is that where we're stopping?
For now, yeah.
Okay.
Like stop, look, and listen, I guess.
Sure. Okay. Give me a second here while I find what the hell I wrote down in this giant page of words.
Yes, we'll find the words.
So this hallway extends 40 feet north that you're in right now before cutting east at a 90-degree angle. You can't see beyond this turn, but what you can is hear something. There seems to be a loud, constant hum of heavy machinery and the occasional loud sound of pressure being released from the room ahead. Like, psh, psh, like that.
Okay.
Interesting.
Can I look at the robots?
Are you going to peek around the corner?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Woohoo. I peek around the corner.
Okay. When you do, you see that there's a door in your way, and you can't really see beyond it. There's no window or anything. So it's up to you if you want to try and open this door.
Not without my bros. Hey bros. I describe what I've come across. What do you guys want to do?
We'll come meet you.
Yeah.
We'll come to the hallway.
All right.
Okay, well, before they move, I'm going to be in a position to, anti-ambush the ambushers.
Okay,
if they
sure.
get ambushed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, Seb and Percy, give me another stealth check real quick.
Ooh, okay.
Different dice this time. Different dice. Come on.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's a
better.
10 minus 1. That's a 9.
I got a
Okay,
19.
9 and...
19.
Okay. Percy, you're silent. You've learned your lesson. Seb, you just can't seem to get your armor not to clink, but it's okay because no one responds, and you
okay.
all find yourselves in the hallway, the next hallway with the door and the humming and the pfting.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, I'll check the door now.
Okay, you can tell that the door opens through just a large metal square pressure button.
I push it.
Okay, you push it. So inside you see a dark 40 by 40 foot room that is lined with 12 foot tall, 10 foot wide pods or tanks made of thick metal and connected into the walls by many small hoses. Each seems to have a viewing window on its door on its front. What do you do? Also there's a door across on the eastern wall.
Okay. The first part of your description, I was thinking like maybe me and the other party members should establish a protocol moving forward where if I'm doing door stuff, you guys have my back and like expect an attack from behind.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think that's pretty standard.
So we don't have to like
protocol.
keep saying it, over and over again. So me and you and the dungeon master are all on the same page with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing exactly?
Basically, like when I'm doing a lockpick, they're ready to stop us from getting. They're ready for somebody to come up from behind. Watch my back. Like that sort of thing. Like when somebody's busy, the other two are watching out for attacks.
Right. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Just so we don't have to like deal with like, well, you guys didn't say, so here they come.
Right.
Like that sort of thing.
Well, what I'll do is we'll roll stealth versus perception or something.
Yeah, totally. Whatever works. So this area that you've highlighted on our map is what you were describing.
Yeah. So along the perimeter of this room, each one of these squares, if you will, has a 10-foot wide, 12-foot tall, giant metal like pod.
Right.
And each pod has a door on its front with a little porthole looking inside. Mm-hmm. And you can see that across the room, there is another door leading somewhere else, further.
Okay, if whoever can't see that, I will tell them. And then that we're probably going to get fucking murdered by glass breaking zombies in the next room.
How big are these tubes again?
The tanks are 10 foot wide, 12 foot tall.
Okay.
Can
One moment.
How?
Siri. Shut up, Siri. I would like to investigate.
Okay. Do you enter the room and start looking?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you looking in a porthole?
Yes.
Okay. I know I wrote this down somewhere. Oh, gosh. Yeah, there's one other thing. This room is fucking freezing. And I mean freezing.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to go.
This room is absolutely freezing cold.
Just kidding. I'll go.
Okay, you go inside. So yeah, you're immediately plunged into dangerously cold temperatures.
I eat spicy peppers.
I'll say you look through the first tankard, closest to the door, and inside you see a white gaunt humanoid face with white hair, and whatever this entity is, its eyes are closed. It appears to be in some sort of stasis inside.
The horns.
I think we should.
We are looking at a total of 10 pods in this room.
Ooh.
Are these like they don't look like the bone guys that we fought?
No.
Okay.
Those bone guys were pretty much all bone and metal. These things look like they have some sort of like taut white flesh still on them.
Ooh. Okay.
White walkers.
I'm going to. I'll tell them like, you guys stay here. I'm gonna go across this room to the other side of the door. If shit breaks bad, I'm gonna teleport back here for safety.
Okay.
So I'll go try to get through so that way when you guys are ready to move, I'll know the other door is open, and then you guys can just come through. Is that cool?
Yes, but before you go, and I'm just gonna grab
Here.
or I guess I don't need to touch them. I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace with a 3rd level slot to get us, so that we have just a buff onto our.
So everyone's got the +10.
Yes.
So we're invisible and silent.
It's like you guys aren't even here.
Seems
Okay.
like a
So if I can, Will, I would like to move to the door on the other side of the room.
You do.
Okay.
And it also has a square metal, like press button.
I'll go give
To open.
I'll go give a push.
Okay. The door opens, and you see that a hallway beyond extends 20 feet to the east before it hangs a 90-degree angle into. You can kind of see that it seems to enter into a large room.
Yeah. Okay. All right. If you all want to move, you can move. I guess.
So I think we'll do the same thing as last time. Have Percy hands on my shoulder, and we'll just kind of walk together since we're still invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what?
I'm gonna look into this room with my elven eyes.
Okay. You see that this is another identical freezing room, and it looks like there's more tankards in this room. It's hard to tell from the angle that you're at, but this room looks slightly smaller than the last room.
Okay. I'll go check out the next tankard.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Should I investigate, or can I just look at it? And
You can just look at it if you want. It looks identical. It's got more of these guys. And it looks like you're walking into the center of the room. You see that there is another doorway that's closed on the eastern wall. Mm-hmm. And there appears to be 8 of these tanks in this room. So we're looking at a total of 18 tanks.
So far, or in the next room?
I said so far. You can't see into the next room.
Okay, yeah. I want to continue moving to that hallway on the right you described in the eastern wall.
So there's another big metal push button.
Push. I push it.
Okay, it opens.
Neat. Okay, guys.
We're coming on over. Whee.
Does anybody? I guess I'll ask the nature person. Persephone, do you know anything about these things in the tank? And I'm whispering that.
I'll take a gander. I'll see what my
I guess give me an Arcana check.
what my eyeballs check. Ooh. Come on, dice. What the hell is that? 13.
I mean, some sort of undead, some sort of soulless thing against nature.
It just
Makes
seems
sense.
like a nasty dead dude. Dead thing. I don't know.
So through this door here at the end of the second freezer room, temperature rises back up in this hallway. The hall extends 20 more feet to the east before it cuts a 90-degree angle to the south.
Okay. I'll move, quietly down the hallway. South. How about everybody else? Y'all want to come with me?
Yeah. I'll follow you.
Sure.
So you guys journey down this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50-foot hallway heading south before you meet another 90-degree turn, which turns the hallway west.
I will look in the hall.
Okay. You peek around the corner.
Yes.
You see that the hallway extends 40 feet to the west before it takes a 90-degree turn south.
I will go down the hall and beckon my legion to follow.
Yep. We'll.
So here is where you see the hall extends 40 more feet south, but it splits into two different directions as well. 20 feet south. How do I put this? On the western wall, 20 feet south from the top position where you guys are, there's a hallway that extends to the west. And 30 feet down, there's a hallway that extends to the east.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? Yeah. West. The first door on the west side, or the second door on the east side? West it is. Let's go.
I was going to say maybe the first door.
Okay, how do you approach this? Do you peek around the corner?
Yes.
Okay, let me see. Where did I write this stuff down? So, looking around this corner, the first thing you notice is the air down this hall seems chiller than this last 3 halls you guys have journeyed down. Give me a perception check.
Am I going to notice that this air is wearing sunglasses or something?
I was waiting. I was waiting for the joke. I
I was
see it
waiting
on
for him
your
to finish
lips.
his description. Yeah. I'm an elf, so that's good. 19 perception.
Okay. You can also hear a very quiet sound of movement from way down the hallway. By the way, this hall extends 40 feet to the west and appears to turn at a 90-degree angle to the north.
Yeah, I got you. Let me go look at the next hallway.
Okay.
I'm going to look around there. Same thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
well-
I didn't realize that's what you meant. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. Is that cool? Like,
No,
am I good? I'm good
you
to
can
do
walk
that, right?
down there, sure.
Yeah, I'm doing it. It's like the same move. Like, I'm going to wait for everybody to follow me. You know what I mean?
I'll follow.
Sure.
God damn it. How did I lose my place?
not
Oh, yeah.
just
Okay.
fucking
So looking
running.
around the corner here reveals a line of waiting specters. They seem to be queued up, and at the end of the queue is a teller station, fully equipped with a countertop and a thick glass guard with one of those, those metal scoops that you pass like IDs and stuff under at like the bank. And there appears to be a teller on the other side who is also a specter. The specter at the front of the line seems to pass something to the teller, and then after a moment, the teller passes something back, and the specter floats through a hall to the west from the teller machine, or from the teller station. And then the next specter moves up in the line.
Interesting.
From here, can I tell what the what the thing being passed back and forth is?
Give me a perception check.
I will give you a perception check, but I'll need it back. Let's see. That's going to be a 13.
No, not from here. There's too many specter bodies. And
then I shall send my lizard.
All right.
Go, Junk, to the teller window.
So Junk, I guess, crawls along the walls or the ceiling, maybe?
Yeah, totally. Whatever's stealthiest.
All right,
Ceiling's
the
cool.
ceiling, totally.
Oh, is
Above the
Junk
specter's
passing
head.
without a trace? Is that
If
possible?
he was out when you did it, then yes. Or when I did it.
He's been chilling with us this whole time, so I don't see why not.
Then sure enough.
So Junk passes without a trace along the ceiling.
Fuck yeah. That's so
And
cool.
The specters do not react.
dun, dun,
And
dun,
he's looking down at the current specter interaction with the teller, and he sees that the specter passes a plastic card of some sort under, and the teller looks at it and passes it back, and then that specter also goes through a door on the western wall.
So the specter going up to the teller window,
Passes a card.
to the one
To
on
the
the other
teller.
side, and then they're
one.
like, okay, cool, and then they pass one back.
Exactly. And then they go
same
through
one.
a door. Yeah, the same one that was passed to them.
Okay. I don't know. Can I pickpocket ghosts? Is that a thing?
Percy and Sebastian, it's at this point that a specter enters the hallway from where you entered and seems to be walking straight at you guys.
And we're not invisible, or we still are?
Everyone's still invisible, but we're low on time here on the invisibility.
Okay. I'll just smack. Or I guess I can't see Sebastian, like since we're all invisible.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
I'm touching him, so I'll just like push him up against the wall, like with me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Echo, you hear that happen behind you.
Yeah. Like, oh God,
turn
ghost.
around?
She ghost.
Yeah, I'll hunker. I was probably already up against the wall, like
Okay, sure.
just kind of taking a knee.
Yeah.
like a
And
sneaky person would
The
do.
specter passes and doesn't notice you guys, and it gets in line.
As it passes me, can I perceive on it? Can I do a good perceive on it?
You can, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 21.
What are you perceiving?
Well, like they're carrying items, right? Like, can I see any of them? What is it carrying? Where is it carrying it?
They appear to be, what's the word I'm looking for when something has no description? Like they are uniform and just blank, translucent, almost like jellies.
I see a sheet.
Huh?
I see like a sheet.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's translucent. So
Translucent sheet.
wherever they're pulling these cards out, it's probably from within the ectoplasm or whatever.
They're ecto. Oh, I thought you said rectal.
I heard it as well. I did hear it.
No, Will.
Ectoplasm.
This isn't that kind of show most of the time.
I have
And
like
also, after a moment, a specter comes out of that western doorway that they're all going in, and it appears to be carrying some sort of electronic components, and it carries them past you guys without noticing you guys.
never mind.
Can I see if I can recognize what it's carrying?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I crit.
Ooh.
So you can tell it's carrying stuff for like a maintenance of like network servers and CPUs and shit I don't know anything about, but this ghost sure fucking does.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to D&D, where the knowledge of leadership. We don't know how to be the president, but this world might have one.
So what are you guys doing?
I think we should go back and go down the other hallway.
Yeah,
Where we
let's
came
do
from.
that.
He's just gonna slowly back out of this situation.
Yeah, well, now we know that there's a card system here, and
Yeah.
that like we have to not only have a card, but to like prove to somebody that we have the card.
Possibly.
Some,
I don't know. I
it's
have
some sort of
thoughts.
identification process,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know of what nature, but yeah, let's go back the way we came and then go down to the next hallway.
Okay, so you back out one hallway back. This hallway runs north to south, and your other option of direction besides going all the way back is a hall that extends to the east.
Yes.
It seems to extend 30 feet total before taking a right and extending south at a 90-degree angle from where you are.
Yeah, I'll go down that one on the east and look down that hallway.
Okay. And the hallway extends 40 feet before making a 90-degree angle to the west.
Yep, same thing. Let's speed it up. Same thing. I look down the
And
next hallway.
It's at this point your invisibility runs out.
Yeah, totally. Okay.
So this is an extraordinarily long hallway. And you can see about 60 feet down it, and you can't see the end, with the exception of there are some soft glowing lights beyond where your dark vision can no longer see. And there's also a hall about, let me count this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet. No, wait, 60 feet in front of you, and it hangs south. So
I was
60
like, what are
feet
you
down.
talking about? But it's there's icons in my way.
There's icons. So 60 feet to the west, you guys see, or you see that a hallway hangs south. But it also keeps going, and beyond in the darkness where you can't see anymore, you do see some soft glowing red lights.
Oh, okay. Red lights, like stationary red lights? floating?
Yeah, they look very reminiscent to that big, heavy freaking door.
Yeah, that's what it, yeah, okay. Let's go check it out, you guys.
Let's do it.
We're still passing without a trace, right?
Yes, but you are no longer invisible.
Yes, okay. Well, there's this hallway to the south. I want to peek around and take a look. 3/4 cover style.
Let me move this. Okay, so where did I write this down? Okay, so looking down this hall, you see a lightly glowing green light emanating from down this hall. And you are also greeted with a horrifyingly strong smell of acid. And this hallway extends 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet, at the end of which you see a large pool of acid. And there's another hallway jutting from that hallway heading east. And you're getting more green glow coming from this area.
And that would
guys.
be this hallway right here you're talking about?
Can you move your...
To the south, yeah. Oh, so I can look down it?
Yeah,
okay,
go ahead.
Cool.
That's what I thought you were doing. So.
Well, I didn't want to, breach over it with my whole body. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can see, so go ahead.
Yeah, totally.
So
Okay.
yeah, now you see what I'm looking at, what I'm describing to you guys.
You guys,
Boys.
I think these ghosts are tripping balls on acid.
Just constantly.
There's a lot
oh,
of it.
Man.
Yeah, they're definitely getting in on it. I'll go down the hall.
They're probably meeting the galactic spirit a whole bunch. I'm sure.
think
You guys are
so.
overwhelmed by a thick chloric smell. And Echo, when you pick around this hall going to the east, you see, go ahead and move your icon down.
I see more acid.
Yeah, well, kind of.
Yeah.
Or did you move it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So you see 2 more rooms full of this acid. And above each of these pits are multiple large metal chutes with trap doors. And after a moment of being here, periodic debris seems to slide out and fall into the pits where it begins to dissolve.
Yeah. We in the guts now. So it's just the ship debris.
As far as you can tell so far.
Yeah. Can I intuit if the acid is useful for anything more than that here? Like, is there anything else? I don't know.
If you were to bottle it, you could definitely use it as a weapon. Like it would definitely do serious acid damage to someone. It would, like, let's say you put it on in a glass bottle and it shattered in someone's face, it would do massive damage.
Yeah, that would be chill as fuck. Well, not for anybody that had to deal with that.
No,
actually,
definitely not.
Well, so I can see this acid. So I'm in this new room. I can see acid to the south, and then I can see down this hall on the east side to where there's looks like more acid.
Yeah, so the first pit that you saw seems to be in a thinner room, like a 20-foot wide, 30-foot long room. These 2 other pits are in much larger rooms. We're talking like 30 by 40 feet.
Okay. I want to go south again, like back out of here and go south towards this first acid pit I saw. What do you guys think?
I think that's a good idea. That's what I was thinking as well.
I feel like if we go left, we'll probably dead end somewhere, and then we can double back and go back the way we're looking to go now, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go peek around this corner in the south, Will.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, you find yourself in a large disposal room with a huge vat of acid and stuff spilling into it.
Oh, this is I found the dead end much earlier than I thought I would. Okay. And let's go back.
Dead ends here. Do
Let's
you
go
do
back
anything?
No. Well,
okay.
there's nothing to do here.
Yeah,
as far as I can tell, right?
Yeah, sure.
I'll go back to this other room that I was just in, and then we'll go down.
You go into a larger pit room?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
And then we'll go down to this door on the right.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and go inside.
Yay. Oh, it's another dead end.
So, yeah, series of acid vats, all flush with the floor.
Okay, here I go. Watch Echo do something impossible on his token wise. Wah! I'm back. I'm back to this hallway where I
All
want
right,
to
so
be.
you do a full extrication out of the vat room.
Yeah, I think actually we have bottles for healing potions from Percy.
Probably. But
So
how
if
would we
some-
get into that acid?
We'll take like a
Mage hand?
mage hand, yeah, and I don't do that anymore.
You don't have mage hand?
Fuck no.
Oh,
I do sword magic now, brother.
Okay, I mean, yeah, but cantrips are utility.
The boy has Freeland, don't you?
Freeland does have magic hand, or Sebastian has
Mage
magic
hand,
hand.
yeah.
I will speak for Freeland on Freeland's behalf and say he also has magic hand.
It's true. Is the what do you guys think? You wanna get some of that acid? You think?
Oh yeah, we could. That'd be a good idea.
I've put that part of my life behind me.
Stick with me a little bit longer, Echo, and it won't be in your past for too much longer.
We did light up. I'm
think
pretty
we
sure
did.
we've lit up.
Probably.
Oh, the dark vision lasts 8 hours, right, Percy?
Yes.
Okay, you're good.
So now it's at 6.5 hours.
Yeah, and the pass without a trace is only an hour, so we should keep
That's
that in
running
mind
out of time,
also.
too.
Yeah.
All right, Sebastian, are you trying to grab some of this acid?
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Use my mage hand. See if I can scoop up some acid in these used bottles that we have.
Percy, we'll say you have a couple, like, spare empty ones. Sure. No?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So, yeah, you go ahead, you scoop up a vial, and what's the range on Mage Hand? Let's get everyone, like, positioned the way they should be.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The big one or small one?
That's good.
I'll take guard over here.
Okay.
Okay, that's
yeah.
smart.
I'll go. I guess I'll just.
Yeah,
go
well,
next
so if Sebastian's doing stuff, Percy and I are on guard.
Yeah.
That's the way this works.
Okay. So, Sebastian, you tip the glass vial in, and you get some, no problem. And as it begins to float back over to you, you see movement in the acid vat as three bizarre skeletal figures emerge, seem to be made out of this acid. And this acid is almost more of a gelatin or a goo, as these subturating skeletal ooze monsters, 3 of them, emerge and immediately attack everyone. Roll for initiative.
We activated
we
this
triggered the acid monsters. Will's like, yeah, you could get some if you want.
Do it, guys.
Well, I mean, you guys were asking, so.
Yep.
Ooh, high initiative.
So let me pull up this monster stat block.
What kind
Oh,
of
there it is.
spiels
Sweet.
do I got going on?
Jake got high initiative because of all the acid.
Yes, it's my favorite terrain, apparently.
Okay. I crit one. The first one crit.
Ooh.
Second one got a 9, and the third one got an 11.
The first one grabs Sebastian by the back of the head and like kisses him.
So we got Ooze 1, Ooze 2, and Ooze 3.
Ooze.
All right, so Ooze 1 goes first, unless someone else crit.
I didn't crit, but I do have a 21.
Nice. Does anyone beat a 21?
Yeah, 22.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, you bastard.
So Echo and then Percy.
I know you were over there singing.
Seb,
Thinking
did you
about
beat
it.
11?
I did. I got a 15.
Okay, then Seb, and then Ooze 2 and Ooze 3. Okay.
So this room is 15 feet wide, it looks like, and 10 feet deep, right? Where we can stand. Mm-hmm. So that means that they're occupying acid space right now? Those monsters?
Yeah, immediately upon start, they're like at the
Where
at
the pool
edge,
starts?
at
Yeah.
the edge of the vat.
Okay.
And let me see here. Sorry, just looking at the thingamabob.
Ooh, Freeland, you're about to get fucking mobbed, dude.
Yeah.
You're about to get
Throw the acid on them.
Acid.
No, wait.
So we'll say the
I
one
am
in the
stronger.
center is the one right in front of Seb is actually no. Do the one on the right is Ooze 1, and it's gonna move out next to you, Sebastian, and it's just gonna reach out with its nasty hands and try and put them upon you.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna make a roll, an attack roll against your AC, which is probably super gonna fail.
I don't know.
So where the heck is this roll? Oh, there it is. 15. So that misses,
a miss.
but you do have to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 17 total.
You succeed.
Oof. Okay.
Next up is Echo.
Okay. I will move 5 feet into the hallway right here. And then I will go ahead and use a my first attack is going to be a melee attack, and it's going to be cantrip lightning lure, which has a range of 15 feet. So I will create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of my choice that I can see within range. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled 10 feet in a straight line toward me, and then take 1d8 lightning damage if it's within 5 feet of me. It's going to take more than that, actually, because of the cantrip boosts at higher levels.
Okay, so you make an attack roll, and then I make a strength save?
Actually, you have to just make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
I don't actually have to make an attack roll, it looks like.
I believe my strength is terrible. Oh, it's not so bad.
This is weak acid? Damn.
Save is it's strength, not constitution, right?
Yes.
Okay, so never mind. That's a 15 total.
It fails.
Yeah.
So it gets pulled between the space me and Percy were occupying. Like I moved over, so there was a 5 foot there.
So it's between you guys.
And it's going to take 2d8 lightning damage. So let me roll that.
And we'll call this one Ooze 2.
That is a 4 and 6, so it's going to take 10 lightning damage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to stab it.
Okay. Give me a melee attack roll.
Yeah, with my second attack. I want my my lightning lure to look like Metroid Prime.
Ooh. Yeah.
You know,
dope.
Samus.
Yeah.
And that attack is a 23 to AC.
That hits, and before you do your damage, you're going to automatically take a d8 of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So you take 3 necrotic damage.
I crit 20'd my con save.
You are good.
I better be. I'll go ahead and subtract me 3 damage. Boo. Okay, so I am gonna do a slashy damage to it, right? My weapon attack. I actually haven't done a weapon. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a d8 plus 5. So there we go. That's a max. So it's gonna be 13.
Okay, it is bloodied,
Woohoo!
and my computer is frozen. Oh god.
That's not good.
No, it's doing okay.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm just looking for a thing.
that will end my turn. So I believe Persephone is next.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, Percy, you're up.
So I have the one that's bloodied right in front of me, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I will put out my hand and I will cast Frostbite. It is a con save,
Okay.
and you got to beat 17.
They do have a +5 to this.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, but they only roll a 15.
Yes. So
We are flanking, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's a save, not an attack roll.
I know. It's more for Percy.
Yeah, I appreciate you. So you will be taking 3d6 cold damage.
That's nice.
For 7.
That is exactly how much HP you had left.
Yeah.
So this thing immediately falls
just
apart and turns
freezes.
into like a pool
Oh,
of
yeah, can
acid
it-
on the floor.
Can it freeze and then turn into little acid chunks?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
exactly what happens.
please.
Sub-Zero style.
The worst ice cubes.
Yeah, the worst ice cubes. Do not put those in your glass.
Or the best.
Sebastian, you're up.
Cool. Let's see what I want to do here.
There's gonna be
So
lots.
these things, have you guys ever seen Fur Gully?
Yes.
Oh my God, Fern Gully's back.
Yeah.
Long time
Hell
ago.
yeah. I
It's
have.
it's been since Catfish Wizard.
So
I don't know what to do.
The pollution monster, the guy. There's a scene where, as he's forming, he's like this made of black, like ichor, and he's like a skeleton. You guys remember that scene?
I do.
These things look like that, but green.
Okay.
I think anyone in the know will realize like my knowledge of Fern Gully is very fleeting.
I remember it
I would
so
definitely,
vividly.
if you get the chance, Google skeleton ooze monster Fern Gully.
I will.
It'll come up.
Don't Google Fern Gully Catfish Wizard. It doesn't exist.
No,
This is a deep Dungeoncast cut. I'm sorry.
Sebastian, what are you doing?
All right. So I have 1, 2. I would be the left of me, and 1 directly in front of me.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Because I was thinking about using my blaster cannon on my arm. It's a 10-foot wide line. Would I be able to angle it to hit both, or no?
So are you using the built-in feature where it's like a AoE thing?
Yeah, the built-in original cannon.
Oh, it's a 10-foot wide line?
Yeah,
Then no, because it's a line. If it was a cone, maybe, but it's a line.
gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna actually use the needler because that's still loaded up in my arm.
Nice.
That shoots out the magic missiles.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot the one that came out and tried to attack me. So that's
Okay, that'd be 01.
3 glowing darts. 1d4 for each one. So
Go ahead.
that's what we got here.
Blast.
Get him, Freeland. Get him.
Kill him.
It's a total of 12 damage.
Okay.
Tasty.
So yeah, these missiles sink into it and do some damage. This is the one that is on your left.
Yes.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah. That would take both because I have an extra attack, but I didn't do a melee attack, so.
Okay, well, it would be Ooze 2's turn, but Percy and Echo killed it, so it's Ooze 3's turn, which is the one in front of you, Sebastian, and it's just going to make a melee attack on you.
Okay.
18 plus 5 is 23.
Oh, hit.
Oh, okay. You see here. Oh my god, ads. Why?
Will's all surprised every time he hits Freeland.
I'm so surprised every time I hear that.
Oh, okay.
So we're looking at a d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. So you're going to take 9 bludgeoning damage. And make a constitution saving throw, please.
It's a 16.
You saved. I just realized that you don't... Actually, Sebastian, you never have to make these con saves. I just realized something. So you're good.
Okay.
You don't have to make saves.
Gotcha. Cool.
Jealous.
That's its turn. Now it's Ooze 1's turn, which I gotta go back to roll 20 here. It's gonna move up on Percy and try and make an attack.
Sweet.
Wouldn't it have to move past Sebastian to do that?
Yes, it would. So you can make an opportunity attack if you wish, Sebastian.
Help me. Save me.
This one has not been hit yet.
Can I use my I don't have my sword out. Can I use my club against it? My orc club?
Oof.
I mean, yeah, you could draw a weapon. Sure.
Okay. Because I don't want to use my sword just in case the acid fucks it up. I think that the club might hold up to it a little bit better.
Makes
That was
sense.
my thought to it. So.
So go for it.
That is going to be a 24 total to hit.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Let's see.
That's a lot.
It
That's a lot
is.
of hit.
This is the cursed orb or the cursed club.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one that he's no longer too holy to wield.
Oh, that's true.
it's 13 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you do some damage.
Very nice.
So it's going to move up on you, Percy.
Yeah.
And it is going to get 16 AC.
Fuck, that's just my AC.
11 plus 5. So that's a total of 7
Okay.
bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
7 bludge.
Oh,
a
I'm
con
gonna do
save?
quick. Hey,
Yeah, con save.
these guys get a bonus to their attacks.
Are they undead?
Because they're undead.
Oh,
for
they're
Freeland.
not undead. They're just oozes.
Oh.
They're just oozes.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm going to make my joke about how the bouncer finally let Freeland in. or Sebastian?
I don't understand.
It's okay, Will.
I rolled a 13. Wait. Yes, 13. For my con save.
That might be a fail. Let me see here. Yes, you failed. You are now infected with the seeping death.
Fuck!
What?
The seeping
We'll go
death.
over that in a bit.
Jesus
Let me see here.
Christ.
Oh gosh.
Let me pull it up. Seeping death. Seeping death. Your dexterity is
Sounds good.
reduced by 1d4.
Like
So
my actual
3.
score?
What- Yeah, your actual score is reduced for now.
Fuck.
So -3. What was it, and what is it now?
It's a 14, so it's now an 11.
Yeah, it's now an 11.
So a +0 on my dex.
Yes,
Cool. That's it?
and
It doesn't kill me?
that's its turn.
Okay.
Echo, you're up.
Okay, so I had to make a con save last time because I was in range of it, or because I made contact with it.
You made a
What
melee attack on it, and it hit.
Okay. So now I'm technically flanking the Percy, right? I'll go ahead and use.
Well, the thing between you guys is dead.
Oh, it died. Okay.
Yeah. So there is
Yeah, it
a
just
creature
came up on
to
me.
the right of Percy,
Yeah.
and a creature to the right of Sebastian.
Okay.
Or no, a creature to the south of Sebastian in the pit.
I will. They've both taken damage, huh?
Yeah.
Which one looks worse?
They are identically damaged.
Cool. I'll go ahead and I can't like get over there because I can't move through anyone's space. But
Save me.
yeah, I guess I'll shoot the thing that made my friend lose dex. That was whack. I'll use a regular ranged attack and then I'll hit it with a firebolt after.
Okay. You're shooting it with a laser.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and boot up my new my particle guard, which is the name of my armor. I'm gonna go ahead and boot up the new circuit in it, and I like what the cold damage did, so I'm gonna change my my damage to cold, and I'm gonna add an extra D4 if I do hits. So I'll go ahead and. Am I good to make range attacks like through the space between Sebastian and Percy?
Yeah.
can I see
You're
it?
totally fine doing
Okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah.
So-
Dang. I just... Never mind.
Here's the first attack. Is going to be a 19.
That hits.
So that's standard damage, which is just sword damage. So that's 11 cold damage, and then a D4 additional cold damage.
All right. So, just to be clear, you have a thing where you can change the element on your gun now, right?
Yes, it was thoroughly covered in the interlude, which no one has heard yet, but we did talk about it. We did talk about
Yes.
it mechanically in the interlude, so
Yeah.
I can change. I can change like even sword attack. I can just change damage on spells or any range or any spell to a certain damage type, and I get an extra D4 of it. So 11 plus 2, that's 13 cold damage for the first attack.
It's well bloodied.
For the second attack is just going to be a firebolt, which is now going to be a cold bolt, which is going to be a 24.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And that one is going to be, what is it, 2d10? So let me get me d10s out and roll those.
What a dope item you have, B-Rye.
It is very cool. That's going to be 11 cold damage plus this another 2. So
Yeah, this
13.
thing also freezes, falls, and shatters.
Nice.
All right.
So when I do the switch, it makes like a little chime, and like my armor turns like a blue color,
Oh, nice.
like in the highlights, just like Zero. I even have a cape. I'm basically Zero now.
There's only one ooze left. It's south of Sebastian, standing in the vat.
I
Percy, you're
will point at that one, and another con save, please, as I shoot out frostbite at this dude.
A frothy bev of
Con
magic.
save.
Yes.
That is a 15 plus 5. That's 20.
Ooh, passed. So I don't think anything happens with the cantrip. So that is my turn, I guess. I'll maybe
Sebastian. Oh,
yeah. No, I was just gonna say maybe move, but I'm fine.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay, Seb, you're up.
All right. So I'll take 2 swings with my club since it's already in my hand. See what we can do here. First one is a 18 total to hit.
It hits, and you automatically take a D8 of necrotic and make a constitution. Oh, you don't have to make the save because you're immune to diseases.
I'm diseased.
That's 2 necrotic damage.
2? Okay. All right. Let me roll the damage on this bad boy. Where's my dice? It's going to be 10 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And then I'll hit it again.
The horns.
And that's going to be a 23 total. So
Okay, and you will take 6 more necrotic damage, and go ahead.
The horns.
They ring.
And it's going to be 12 damage.
Oh yeah, you kill this thing.
Ooh.
How do you kill this thing?
Heck yeah.
Seb?
I think it's crack it over the skull, and the skull just shatters.
Yeah, you see like the skull like cracks, and then the whole thing just turns into liquid and dissolves into the acid.
Heck yes.
Yum.
End of encounter. You got a disease, Percy.
Damn it.
God damn. I should have known. So I was wondering with the dex thing, that means that my AC is also down because that's based
Yeah.
off of my dex as well.
Yeah, big deal. Give me a medicine check, everybody who's interested in looking at Percy's infection.
I don't actually give a fuck.
Yes,
So.
please.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I can't remember last session if I used all of my lay of hands. I think I did, right?
You did.
On yourself during that fight, yeah.
You selfish
Selfish
bastard.
asshole.
I know. Damn it.
I rolled a 7.
Not good.
Not good.
It
But
hurts.
Roll.
I have a first level slot that I might use depending on what you
Okay.
guys do.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
You guys have never seen anything like this before, but it looks horrible.
14 for 7.
Like all the skin around the acid burn is turning black.
Yeah, I'm doing
cut it out?
I'm doing like dex based checks. Like move your hand like this. Oh fuck, he's not doing
Like,
it
I
good.
can't. What's happening?
Do a backflip. Oh fuck, he
My
can't.
neck.
Seb, do you
She can.
also take a look?
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
So you recognize this as a disease called seeping death. Every time Percy takes a long rest, her dexterity will get further lowered by a d4. Once it hits 0, she will die.
Oh, fuck.
Okay,
I can't.
is this a?
This is a disease.
It's a disease. Mm-hmm. We just gotta cure disease,
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
curse.
Yeah.
Not a curse.
I mean, I can lesser restoration myself, but I would have to use a higher slot to do so.
Yeah, you'll die though. So
I
you
might have to.
use the
I
magic.
mean, let's see. You got a
Dingy motherfucker.
you
So
got
I
a
will-
minimum of three long
days-
rests
yeah,
before you
yeah,
die.
Before I die. Yeah, okay.
This is a no contest situation.
I will-
You need to use the spell.
I will. I'll look at my blackened skin and just say, Galactic Spirit, please help me.
Not like this.
And I'll put my
Maybe
hand
we
on
should go
it.
to another room. Okay, it's happening here. Okay.
Yeah, and
I'll
I'll
watch
just
the pit of acid.
I'll just cast lesser restoration on myself. And
Yeah,
cure
it
the
works.
disease.
Totally.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, that could have been bad, guys. I could have died.
That was a pretty cool magic you did. I'm glad you decided to do it.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I was gonna
Sounds
do
like
it
cut
anyways.
your arm off.
But yes,
Sebastian.
you said you were gonna cut my arm off.
Oh, if we had to stop the infection, I didn't know if we had to do something.
Does it
you know?
work like that?
It would have. I would have allowed that.
And then I could have had a robot arm. Ooh, Sebastian.
Yeah,
Not a bad
Sebastian's like,
idea.
what?
Let's keep that
It's
in
like I
mind.
could still cut off your arm.
It's a cure-all.
Let's keep that in mind.
All right. So
Got a elf hanging on you, cut your arm off.
you guys are still in the 3 acid.
Yeah, let's
vat
get out of
rooms.
this
Let's get out of
fucking
here, yeah.
hellscape.
You guys gonna make your way back to the really long hallway with the heavy duty door at the end?
Yeah, let me go. Now that we're
go.
in a not specter-filled place, can I like really do a once-over on the door over here and see if I can get it open?
Yeah. Are you gonna do an investigation check?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, go for it.
Just to see what it takes,
Yeah.
you know. That was a 15 plus 9, 24.
So this door is identical to the door in the computer room with all the specters. So you could tell this lock can be broken open, but it's going to take some heavy duty like tool work, or perhaps a spell like knock or something like that.
Okay.
And it's at this point that all three of you can hear the sound of multiple pairs of marching boots coming from that serpentine hallway. All the way back from like where the Spectre line was, like from that area.
Oh shoot. Okay.
And I would like everyone to give me a intelligence check.
Just straight.
Yeah.
I must be busy thinking
you are
about
looking at the door.
something else. So
You crit failed.
no, but I got an 8.
Okay.
Better than my 5.
Ability check. I'm gonna touch myself and give myself guidance.
Okay, sure.
Galactic spirit, please guide me. That is cocked. That's okay. So 15.
Okay. Percy, you have a flashback memory to the room with the airlock where the Phantom came back and closed the door.
Okay.
To Echo saying, we should close doors behind us. We should make note of that.
Yes.
And you guys never closed any of the doors to the frozen rooms.
Oh, we
and
did
now
it.
things are marching your way.
Ah, frick.
Whose job was it to close doors? I was in
Yours.
front. I was in the front.
I thought Jonk was going to do it.
He cannot do that. He can only put so much pressure. He's a little lizard.
Oh, I didn't know. Hey.
Yeah, something is coming. We gotta do something.
Damn. I don't know what's on the other side of this door. I'm not about to do this to us.
I mean, we either have acid to the south or unknown boots to the east.
And I can
unknown.
force this. When you knock, it makes a noise so loud that things from 300 feet away hear it. I just want you to know that.
I mean, I do know it. I mean, try to break it stealthily, I guess.
That's not.
That's not an option.
The magic says.
No, not knocking. You said you could break it down, right? Or you could open it with.
I could open it with knock, and then Sebastian might be able to like put his arms on it so good that it falls apart. I guess.
Yeah.
He would need some tools to do that, and you guys skipped the room where you possibly could have got tools.
There's tools somewhere behind us. Let's kill these things walking down the hall so we can go back and find the tools. We've got a freebie.
Sure.
I need a decision. What are you guys doing?
Okay, the decision should be a simple one that we make via verbal conversation, fight, or run.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Is there anywhere to run? We might just have to stand and fight.
If you say run, I hit the knock spell. And then we go into the unknown
With
in this
people
next
behind
door.
us. Yeah.
With people behind, and we have to keep running. That's bad. So let's fight.
I mean, we're gonna have to. They're gonna know once we fight the people. Feels like we're
They're
gonna be
gonna
on the
know.
run. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna.
They're not
find
gonna
out.
know.
Okay.
How are they gonna know?
Because we don't know what the fuck is coming at us. But let's fight.
Or I could turn us invisible again.
That's true. That's very.
It's another
true.
4th level slot, and then I'll be
Ooh,
out.
I like that. Sorry, I'm not gonna put any more input.
That's not bad. I mean, hiding from these things seems better than
fighting from these things.
from fighting from these. Because the boots are coming towards us. We heard Will.
Yeah, they're getting louder.
Okay,
Then yes.
I'm a better wizard than I used to be, so I have 3 4th level slots. So I've used one to become invisible with you guys.
Yeah.
I could do it again.
You could do it potentially 2
I'm
more
gonna,
times.
I'm gonna
but
fucking do it again. Should I? What do you guys think?
I think that's solid. Like being more stealthy than just
So
Balls to
Percy
the wall.
says, "Oh
Invisible.
no, oh no, boots," and I say, "Poof."
yeah.
Okay, so did you cast it?
I cast it.
Okay, you guys are all invisible. Do you guys stay where you're at?
Fuck to the fuck yes.
Okay, so you stay where you guys are?
Everybody crowd in the
You
towards
said fuck
this door
yes?
with me.
Okay.
I think so because what are our options? Up the hall towards the boots and then back to the acid pit.
Just the hallway leading to the acid pits, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go there.
I would say back a little bit.
Let's go where we fought Stan and Dan and Jan. The acid people.
The oozes.
All right, do you guys go all the way back to the acid room, or are you just backing up into this first hallway?
Just to the hallway.
Just to the hallway. Yeah.
Yeah, just the
We're
hallway.
invisible. I don't know if they would want to go to that.
So you guys hear boots marching.
Yes.
And a lot of them. And they're coming down the long hallway. And eventually, two
The horns.
They returned again. There's a lot of horns this episode.
I'm
Two-
telling you.
undead soldiers with the gaunt white skin and the white hair that also seem to be cybernetically enhanced with robotic eyes.
The White Walkers.
Two march past you guys towards the heavy door. Two more turn down your hallway and start coming towards you guys.
Oh, shit.
And you can tell they're searching. And then you hear more coming down the hallway. You guys got a split second before these things like basically run into you guys.
And they're considered undead, right?
Yes.
I want to use my
You can't
challenge.
hide into the wall, Echo. What do you do?
I put my token in a place it shouldn't be. But you see where it is now, right?
Yeah. What did you see back there, by the way?
With my elven eyes, just like a bunch of rocks.
Okay.
It looks like
Okay.
I can whisper to my friends that I'm hiding in the bad room.
Oh, we wanna go
Sebastian,
to
it
that
sounded
room?
like you want to do something.
Yeah.
I was going to use my channel divinity and try to use my control undead to see if I can control.
How many undead can you control?
Just one.
Okay.
And there's two.
You've seen
coming at
4,
us?
and it sounds like there's at least 6 more coming.
Okay.
Look.
I've made myself as flat as possible against the wall.
corner.
I
Do we
recommend
have-
you do the same.
Yeah. Do we have time to run into the
Percy,
room?
give me a
Echo's
stealth
in?
check if you're running to the next room.
Okay. And I imagine Pass Without a Trace is gone,
Yes, it is
but
gone. at
we're
this point.
invisible.
Yes, you are invisible.
So does that help the stealth?
I think that gives you advantage.
It should, like on stealth,
Yeah.
generally stealth.
Yeah,
Like
you're
when,
invisible.
When
It's
people
advantage.
when people can't see you, it gives
Go
you a
ahead, roll.
huge advantage on being seen.
Yeah.
That would be a 18 for stealth.
Okay, you're good. Sebastian, what do you do?
Well, I guess everybody else is coming back, so I'm gonna see if I can step back as well. So I guess I'll roll stealth.
Yeah,
But
I'll just
using-
yell. That's or not yell, but I'll just talk to Sebastian as I walk by. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going in the room.
stealth here
With advantage.
with advantage. Okay, thank God. Let's see here. Oh, that was even worse. I can roll a 9.
Oh, 9 total?
9 total.
Oh, okay.
So-
I'm going to do you a favor, and I'm going to roll perception against that 9. Instead of just automatically saying you fail.
Beef it, dead things.
here.
Beef it.
Yeah, because they could hear us and then like search and still not find us.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, it looks like it only has a +3, so you got a 9? There's a chance.
Yeah.
Please.
It failed. You failed
Ah.
because it succeeded.
Oh,
With a 19.
that was confusing.
I know. it's
Misleading.
No. Oh,
Yeah, so you start moving, Sebastian, and your armor's just making all this clinking noise, and immediately they start looking around trying to see where it's coming from. Go ahead and move to where your token's going into this room where you fought the 3 Dans.
yeah, I think
No,
I
it was
would.
Stan, Dan, and Jan.
The 3 Ans.
We're lucky they didn't fuse together and become Stan Danjan.
I think I'll try to back up in the corner, but then
All
I
right.
feel echo. I'm like, oh, sorry. Oh.
2 run into the entrance of this room and start looking around. 2 more pass them into the small room that you guys can't see anymore, and 3 more come up behind. So now there's 5 in the room with you guys, and they're beginning to like look around slowly and sweep the room. What do you guys do now?
We try to T-Rex them, or do we get a surprise round on these dudes?
I was T-Rexing really hard,
Yes.
which is like if anybody has seen Jurassic Park.
Yeah, you just stay
and
still.
You just stay as still as you can.
Yeah,
Their vision is
That's what
based
we're-
on
Jurassic
movement.
Park maneuver.
So from here out, I don't know if we've referenced T-Rexing before, but
No, this is the first time.
Is
heard
it?
I
I
didn't
thought
know
we
what
had
you meant when you said
before.
it.
maybe we have. But like, let's just get everybody
It's
that
fine.
listens to
Yes.
the show on board that when you stay, we call that move T-Rexing when you just stay still. We did it to Jake's grandma one time. Anyway,
Yes. Yes, we did.
Okay, so Echo's T-Rexing in the corner. Percy, are you T-Rexing in the corner?
Yeah,
A different corner, right?
a different corner. Yes,
You're right up on that vat, by the way.
I
Do
know.
not slip.
I don't super. Yeah, I just kind of came in and put my thing here, but it seems like
Okay.
that might just
That's
be.
probably one of the best places to hide
Yeah.
if something doesn't come up and grab you from the back.
It's true.
It's true. Sebastian, where are you trying to get to stay still? Are you staying like
Dear God,
kind of
he's
off
just
wall?
floating in the middle
Yeah,
of the
he
room.
really is. You're floating in the middle of the room right now.
No, my thing is like I was trying to back up to the corner, but then I would feel echo there. And
Yeah,
like,
I hold
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't see.
I hold
so I'm
Sebastian close.
All right.
And I put my hand like a finger over his mouth.
So
Whisper sweet
this
nothings.
is how we're doing this. And if you guys, I want your guys' input on this. If you think this is a good idea,
I want him to whisper literal nothing.
I'm not going to make you guys roll another stealth check because you guys aren't moving and you guys are invisible. So we got 5 of these, what I'm going to call cyber whites, coming into the room, and they're looking for you guys because they heard something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make 5 perception checks,
Okay.
and maybe we could do I guess I can make you guys do stealth. We'll do like a contest.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So everyone roll stealth.
With
with
initiative.
advantage.
Or with advantage still, right?
Give me your numbers.
Fuck. 13.
Okay, Percy's got 13.
15 for Seb. I rolled a 5 the first time, but then I rolled a 16, so 15 total.
Okay.
Yeah, one of these was a nat 1. So
20?
24.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add them up, and we're going to do the average. So it's 8. It's 48. 48 divided by 3. 16 is the average. You guys have a group stealth check of 16.
I was bringing up the average by I plug Sebastian's left nostril with my thumb and his right nostril with junk.
Here we go.
they see me.
I feel like I'm going to give them disadvantage because I think 5 checks is almost bound to happen. So I'm going to give them disadvantage to even it out a little bit, and we'll see where this plays. White, number 1, walks through the center of the room towards the back vat that you guys have never been in before.
If you want, Will, you can roll 2 regular checks and then half a check.
I don't understand.
It's nothing. Never
Okay.
mind.
So with disadvantage, that's a 10. He doesn't notice you guys.
Hell yeah.
2 more
Idiot.
start walking around the perimeter of the room. The first one, crit fails.
Fuck yeah.
The second one gets a 9.
Fuck yeah.
So far, so great.
Yeah.
The 2 others remain in the entryway to this room, and they are just looking intently in every direction and listening.
Smelling.
The first one rolls
I can't smell in here.
a 10 total.
Fuck yeah.
Last one. Here we go.
Please, God.
You
Galaxy.
know, I'm gonna roll this one in the actual dice box.
Thank you for rolling in the dice box.
No problem. 10.
Yay!
By the way, yeah, if we hadn't imposed disadvantage, you guys would have been found with the first guy.
Yes, thank you.
So they continue to search the room for 5 minutes. You hear more searching out in the hallway, but eventually they move on and they all retreat out of this area and they march down to some other area of the ship.
Oh,
you
thank
guys don't know where they've gone now.
I pull my thumb out of Sebastian's nose, and then I pull junk out of the other nostril, and I wipe junk off.
And Jock's like,
Breathe.
he's like, Father, why?
He takes a deep. He's like, I shoved him in the wrong way. I shoved him in face up.
Yeah.
So he like came out. He's like, oh!
Oh my God.
So what do you guys do?
What do we do now?
You hear the boots fade away in the distance.
The boots faded away in the distance. Oh my God! Whoever is last, close door. Simple.
How do we?
I also Brian
Yeah, you
forgot.
heard
so.
If only I had like a spell to make sound go away. That would be dope. But I don't have that spell.
Yeah.
So
Oh, so you're very, very lucky these things didn't have blind or true sight.
That's the thing about the silence spell is like if you cast it, things that enter the sphere also experience the silence, so they know something's wrong.
well, I just meant like cast it when you cast knock. No, nobody hears the thing and then drop it so we can leave.
Yeah,
We
that
don't
was
have anything like that.
so. Echo usually uses knock as like a last resort.
Yeah.
So like if things are usually already bad, so like the noise doesn't matter, and then he'll like become invisible on the other side. Like that's how Echo does things in a pinch. But normally Echo good at pick lock. Echo make lock bad with tool. So I didn't take that spell, although that is a good wombo combo for sure.
What do we
Anyway.
do? So we have that door, and we have like a bunch of those White Walkers around the other way. We're between a
Plus, at the very beginning of the dungeon, there was a doorway heading south that you guys never went to.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're invisible for an hour.
Didn't that have a big door also?
It was a big old door. It was in the blood and viscera room.
Yeah.
Right.
That's way back. You'd have to go back through the freezer area, back past the cubes, specters, back through the Spectre computer lab, and then all the way back to the blood and viscera room.
So anyway, the good news is that we are invisible for an hour.
Yes.
That is good.
The bad news is I cannot cast other non-concentration spells right now.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do? I'm using lots of magic. It hurts. It hurts every time I click one of these little boxes in D&D Beyond.
So the choice is: do we try to open the lock with knock, and these fuckers will know where we are, or do we try to stealth past them and go back the way we came until the south door? Those are our two options, it seems like.
I'll say this. Sebastian, you have a kit on you to work on machinery, heavy duty, pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
You could use that to try and open this thing. It will make noise, a lot of it. It'll make maybe not as much as knock, but it'll make noise.
Gotcha.
They don't seem to care about noise.
And it'll probably damage the door too.
I'll bring that up to the crew. The Percy and Echo's like, hey guys, I got my kit. I can try to do something to get that door to open, but I just don't know how loud it's going to be, if even it's going to work.
That's true.
Like, we know what's behind us. It's when I knock, it's going to be like what's beyond the door is the problem.
Yeah.
Like we don't know. So if I knock, or if we use this option to like work the door open with noise, like it's going to alert things on both sides, and then we might have a problem getting attacked from two angles. But I think we should just go through. I think knock isn't a concentration spell, so we're invisible. I think we should just go knock the door right now.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Try to close it.
Okay, you guys walk back up to the heavy duty door. Let's get our tokens where they need to be.
Yeah, let's. We could try to close it. So yeah, like I don't know, man. If we choose a target that's held shut with, yeah, we could try to close it, I guess. I don't know how that's gonna go.
You press you do knock.
Yes.
Okay. What does knock look like?
Okay, so it says choose an object I can see within range. Object can be a door, box, chest, set of manacles, padlock, blah blah blah.
I just meant flavor it.
Yeah, well, I want to see if it has any flavor. I think you know how Zelda doors open with like big gears on them and stuff that like they fall apart.
Yeah.
I think it the big boom happens, and then whatever mechanical thing the door has to do, it just starts automatically doing it.
Yeah.
And the door just opens.
Awesome. So the big boom happens, and it does echo throughout the hall, and nothing immediately. You guys don't notice any immediate like thing happen from that, but yes, you hear the heavy mechanisms within the door begin to turn, and then the door begins to swing open towards you guys. And beyond this heavy sealed door is an enormous room filled with towering stacks of network servers, taking up most of the space in the room. Thousands of wires running between the servers and into the walls of the ship add to the claustrophobic atmosphere of the room. There is only one 5-foot wide hallway heading through the room's center from where you guys are standing. And at the room's center seems to be the 6-foot high cylindrical pedestal with a glowing green orb atop of it. Wires from all the server stacks are running into the base of this pedestal. It's hard to see any more detail from this far back.
Okay, everybody quick into the room.
Yeah.
And then I will just kind of like direct verbally, like with whisper or with message, the cantrip, where I'm going so that they can kind of go in tow since we're all invisible again.
Okay. Also, there's only one narrow path. Let me go ahead and draw some objects in here
I was
to help
picturing
you
like
guys.
a grid almost. Okay.
So it's almost like, oh, that's not how you draw in Roll20. Give me a second, guys. All right. So it's like this, kind of.
I see. So it is like a grid, but just like a cross through the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got 4 rectangles, and the empty space in between in the center makes a cross.
You guys see the pedestal dead center of the room.
Is there a perimeter, or do these grids? Does this grid like breach the wall?
They're like a foot thick that you could squeeze. Like Echo could squeeze. No way Sebastian's doing that, and Percy would have trouble.
Okay. And where's this pedestal that has this?
Dead center.
Okie dokie. We're moving. We don't have the choice. We're going in.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can close the door behind us.
Okay. So you guys enter the room and try and close the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
I take it Sebastian's closing the door.
Yep.
All right, Sebastian. On the other side, you see like almost like a bank vault seal, like one of those turny wheel things.
Yeah.
And you can pull that door in and then turn that thing all the way to the right and lock it behind you.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I do that.
Okay. You are now sealed in the room. Echo, it looks like you're going towards the center of the room.
Yep. I mean, like that's the available space.
Yeah. So as you get closer to the orb, you recognize that inside of the orb is a humanoid skull wreathed in green flames. Ooh. And the skull does not seem to be aware of you guys. And you hear it speaking every once in a while. And it says things like, yes, no. Reroute auxiliary energy from Sector 9A. Access denied. Beginning maintenance of routine on disposal. Access granted. And it's just constantly saying things like that as it stares dead ahead and doesn't seem to notice you guys.
Okay, I'm going to investigate the local area to gather data of what these mainframes are.
Okay.
Like I'm sure I can intuit that they're data route, right? Like this is a computer hub.
Yeah, this is a computer
and
hub.
This skull is making decisions about things that are going on in the ship.
Yes.
Does it look killable?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could break the glass open and kill it. Of course, if you do that, that's going to alert fucking everybody probably.
Surrounded by glass. But there's space for us to walk south pretty much. Like go to the center and walk south.
So from where you're standing at the center of the room, you can see that there's a path that heads north that ends in a big heavy door, and a path that ends south that ends in a big heavy door.
I think this big heavy door to the north was where we could have initially come from with the specters. So
possibly.
We took a long route around, I think, and then didn't get anything cool out of it.
We had an acid person fight.
You did contract a disease.
That's not a cool
and
thing.
I got a disease.
Yeah, you faced death, inevitable death.
It's true.
You said there's a big heavy door south.
I would say
there's
south.
There's tokens in the way. Yeah, because north is where we came from. So let's go south.
Sure. Do we have to sneak past this head thing?
You could try. Give me a stealth check. Echo, do you just walk without stealthing?
Well, I mean, I'm invisible.
Yeah, everyone is invisible.
So I'll stealth. Like,
yeah, everyone can give me a stealth check if you want.
Yeah.
16. Do you know how bad I had to roll to get a 16?
It's pretty bad, I'm sure.
Yeah. But I got a 16, so fuck off.
I got a 15.
I got a 4, but then I have advantage, so then I got a good nat 20s.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, should I be rolling advantage?
Sure.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
25.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it notices you guys. You walk up to the door on the south wall of this server room.
So the south one's not a big heavy door, it's a regular door?
It's a big heavy door.
So I'd have to knock it again?
No, it's got one of those turny things that was on the door. The way Sebastian locked it, you probably turn it to the left and unlock it.
Oh, okay. So it's easier to get out. It's easier to go out of this room than into this room.
Yes.
Oh, but we're in this room that no one wants us in.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Are you saying we should do something to this skull and alert
Oh
everybody?
yeah, did I roll investigation or no? Did I do that?
Not yet.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I'd like to.
Go ahead.
Okay. 15.
Okay, yeah, this is like the main server network for at least this level of the ship, maybe the whole ship. You're not sure. You think, if you attacked and killed this thing, it could probably fight back, but you'd probably win. But unfortunately, it would also fuck the computers to this whole ship, which would basically alert everyone and everything that's something messed up
Happened
the
in this
server
room. Yeah. Because I was thinking, like, what if I dispelled its magic? That would be hilarious. Like, I wouldn't even have to kill it. I could just maybe, I don't even know if it's possible I could, like, turn it off. But
Yeah, let's not fuck with it though.
not yet, right?
Yeah, or at all. We want to get in and out and get out.
I know, yeah. We don't actually want to destroy the ship, huh? We want to look for something inside here and go unnoticed.
Dip,
So
Ramazal just said if we kill the pirate queen, the lich
Ryoka.
queen, then that's dope. But that is not required.
He did say that.
True. True.
Oh, and I do want to kill her.
I mean,
Brian
sure.
does.
Yeah. Who doesn't want to
Echo
fight a
doesn't
lich?
care.
But
Echo will do one or the other. It doesn't matter. This is more Sebastian's thing.
I was going to ask, is there like, can I look around and also see there's just like a data port that we might be able to plug into to get information from?
Fuck yeah, R2D2, let's go.
Exactly. I was thinking
You
R2D2.
can
man.
search. I'm not.
Okay.
turn off the
I'm
trash
not sure how
compactors
these things really work.
on the detention level.
Like, can you go down to Google servers and plug into something and get access to all Google stuff? Probably not.
I don't know.
Probably not.
I know other things have been said since Jake said his thing, but let's double back so I can say, no, shut them all down. Sorry. That's like one of my favorite parts of that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna say none of these towers have like a thing you could like jack into.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just go
Sure,
south
plenty of IT people will correct me.
and not fuck
Because I have
with
zero
this
idea.
thing.
Yeah, the IT people in the Earth world, like, this is a magical spaceship with a
Yeah.
talking skull in it. Fuck off, IT people.
Let's get out of here.
Like, no, actually, there's USB 3 ports in there. You don't know.
Okay, what do you guys do?
I go to the southern door and ask Sebastian to use his big strong arms.
Sebastian, do you oblige?
Sure. Yeah. Goes
Okay.
up.
Yeah, you open it without any problem, and it opens outward from where you guys are at. And beyond is another room full of computers, all manned by specters, and all the specters don't seem to pay any attention to you guys.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Still invisible, right?
Hey, Percy, cast
Yeah.
your sunlight spell just to fuck with them. Just blow them up right now. Just kidding. Let's not.
I don't
Let's
have.
say we did.
Yeah, we need to rest first before I do that again.
Okay.
But good idea.
All right.
Okay,
So,
so
I
let's-
think we'll kind of walk through the room. See if we go to
On the other side of the room
next door.
is just a regular door, one that
Okay.
would like slide with a button press or something.
Whoa.
Close the door behind us.
Yeah.
69.
What did you just say?
Oh, because this room is 69 on the thing. So I was just gonna say nice real quick. I thought that's what you were saying. I'm sorry. People can't see our roll 20 map. I'm
every
sorry.
room we've been in has a number label in the middle of it that we haven't been talking about until just now.
I'm sorry.
No,
But-
we've been
but
referencing
thank-
them a little bit
But
here.
thank you very much, Jake, because I know I have a tone, but I really appreciate what you've done.
Of course, always.
Let me just move Echo's tile off the number so
Nice.
we can appreciate it. I'm sorry you guys can't see it. I don't want to record
Nice.
this. My computer's doing so much stuff right now. I don't want to also screen record roll 20.
Yeah, sorry.
Who closes the door?
I
It doesn't
will,
matter
since
who
I'm-
closes the door. Oh, okay.
Since I was last technically.
All right, so Percy closes the door. You do find that you're unable to like latch it or anything, so it's closed, but it's not sealed.
Hey,
Great.
cool.
Better than nothing.
It's true.
I could seal it. I just don't want to keep using magic.
I would
Oh,
say.
wait. I need to check my level 2 spell.
Yeah.
The specters in this room are just clacking away on their computers every once in a while, like standing up and moving to other monitors to do other work.
Yeah, hey, can I figure out if I can use one of the computers that they're at to seal the door?
You can attempt it, yeah.
Yeah, can I, like, just kind of, what do I have to do,
There'll-
like, stand
there's like
behind
an
one?
empty seat, yeah.
Okay, yeah, let me try and see if I can,
Okay, give me a stealth check first and foremost.
yeah, totally. I'm getting
And
an
this
advantage
is
on
not
that,
at
right?
disadvantage because you're clicking buttons. Or not at advantage.
Okay, it's still 28.
Okay, so you're very stealthy.
Yes.
Christ.
Okay, now give me a use computer check to see if you can figure out how to do a thing.
Neat. 9.
No, you're not familiar with the interface on this Lich ship computer.
Okay.
It was a good try.
You touch a closed door. It becomes locked. Creature you designate.
I'm gonna roll a die for a thing.
Set a password.
That's always scary when the
Echo.
DM says that.
Spectre is coming towards her seat and about to sit down.
Yeah,
You gotta move.
I'm not gonna chill there. Like
Yeah.
when I figure out I can't use it, I move.
Okay.
because that would
You
be
get out of
dumb
the
to
way.
just like stay there. But I do go back to the door. I do go back to the door and I cast Arcane Lock on it.
Okay.
So that
Does
was
that like properly lock it?
that properly locks it, and then so much more, my friend.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm the only one that's going to be able to get in and out of here, or people I tell the password to until I dispel it.
Oh shit.
Interesting.
So
what about
somebody-
things that like walk through the door? Will they be able to?
You touch a closed door. You and the creatures you designate when you cast a spell can open the object normally. You can also set a password that, when spoken within 5 feet of the object, suppresses the spell. Okay, hang on. Before I say I do cast this, let me read it and then decide.
Yeah.
Since I'm doing that. When spoken within 5 feet of the object, suppresses the spell for 1 minute. Otherwise, it's impassable until the door is broken or the spell is dispelled or suppressed.
So my question is, if a specter goes to walk through this freaking door, it can't pass?
It says impassable right there. Casting knock on the object suppresses arcane lock for 10. I can't tell you what ghosts do and don't do, but I can tell you what the spell says.
Hold on, now I gotta Google this.
I would think
Give me a
because
second.
it's magic
that they
and
couldn't.
it's the verbiage says it's impassable and
no.
not like unopenable, you know, like that
Yeah.
stuff can't go through it. But I'm thinking I don't have to cast a spell if I don't want to. If we avoid this, if we just know that somebody's going to show up to close this door, we should avoid that.
Yeah. I feel like it's almost as bad as leaving it open to just like super lock it and be like nothing can come through here now. I feel like that's just as obvious as.
Well, yeah. Well, somebody knows somebody's here.
I mean,
like
yes.
the magic
But they don't know where.
lich queen that works here is not a dumbass, probably.
That's fair. It's fair.
Well, maybe they are
Probably. Yeah,
because now they have Ramazal like trying to fucking get up that ass. So no, I'm not gonna arcane lock it, but
Okay,
I am
all
gonna verbally tell my friends that we should avoid the door with my secret no one else can hear magic.
Okay,
Magic thing.
So Sebastian, I noticed you're hanging out on the south door across from the big
Yes,
heavy door
sir.
you guys came in.
Yep.
What are you doing?
He says just a normal door. Mm-hmm. Just try to open it
It opens.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
really quietly. I don't want to make too much noise doing it.
I mean, the door is
It's automatic.
yeah, it's
or
gonna go
slides open. Oh, okay.
as it opens, but that's fine. The specters don't seem to react.
I guess I'll kind of go in and peek my head around the corner.
Okay. Let me see here. I described this room somewhere. This room is large and empty.
They what if they all fucking hear it and they're like, I don't fucking care, I just work here.
This room is large and empty. There is a heavy sealed door with glowing red lights on the other side of this room, although it seems to have some sort of digital setup as well, like with a monitor. And other than that, the room's fairly nondescript. There's no furniture, no computers, no nothing. What do you guys do after Sebastian opens the door?
I try to get out of this room and
Okay.
go in that room.
All right, do you guys leave?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are all in the room south of, we'll call Computer Lab 2.
Okay.
Okay. Big, heavy door. This one with a computer module.
I close the door behind us.
Okay.
I go to the next door. The next door.
Okay.
Oh, wait, there's a computer module in here?
Yeah, there's a computer module connected to this big, heavy door. Now, this big, heavy door is identical to the same doors that got you into the network server room.
So, okay.
But this one has a computer interface. The other two did not.
Okay. Maybe Bass wants to do that one because I did a bad job earlier. I don't know. Just roll with that canonically right now.
Yeah.
I'll watch what Bass does so I can intuit how the system works.
Okay. Bass, are you going to try and do the computer thing?
Yeah. I'll give it
Give
a try.
me a used computer check to figure out what's going on with this thing.
That's a 6.
Oh no.
You don't know.
I don't know, guys. This is, yeah, not used to this.
Hey, what if I cast comprehend languages? Will that help me?
Yes, I'll say yes.
Okay. I cast comprehend languages
How
to
dope.
understand the computer.
How fucking dope.
This spell doesn't decode secret messages in text or glyph, such as arcane sigil. That isn't part of a written language, but otherwise it should work.
Okay. So we'll say, sure, you have advantage to understand what's going on with the computer for sure.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me use computer.
Yay.
With advantage.
That's a 15, and with advantage, it will be 19 plus 4. So 23.
Okay. So yeah, you're looking through like what this computer's asking you for, which is essentially a passcode, but you are able to discern that this is a very odd lock setup on this door, where essentially this computer module is designed to send a signal to a lock somewhere else in the building or in the ship that will then unlock this door. Thus, the knock spell wouldn't work if you tried because the lock isn't connected to this door directly.
So we need a key code that these specters had.
Possibly that, or if you were very successful on a use computer check to hack it.
Mm-hmm. So how I got a pretty good look at those key cards, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, what junk you did.
Yeah. Do you think I could make one?
Probably not. It's gonna have like a custom code all electronically within it. However that works, I don't know.
Well, I have a magic that says I can just do stuff like that.
Well, what does the magic say? Like a mundane object, not a digital object.
Illusory script's pretty powerful. You write on a parchment paper or some other suitable writing material and imbue it with potent illusion that lasts for the duration. To you and any creatures you designate when you cast a spell, the writing appears normal. So I guess this is more of like a human.
Okay, I see what you're
interaction.
thinking. Like, okay, if you had a card, you might be able to like illusory put on the same code that you saw on a different card.
Yeah, I think the problem with prestidigitation is I can make a card, but it doesn't like sustain, right?
Can you make an object with prestidig?
I think so. Yeah, like I can make like a coin, I think, and stuff like that.
Like something small. I think it's like a 5x5. I want to
Make
say
a color or mark or a symbol appear, or you can create a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit in your hand and that lasts until the end of your next turn. So it doesn't last very long. That's the problem.
But it's an object or an illusory image?
A non-magical trinket or an illusory image.
Okay, I mean, I could accept plastic card and then illusory script on it if you want. Like, I'll allow it because that's really clever.
Well, if I do that, the magic says that it would last 10 days. So would it change the thing? Would it trump the magic disappear? Like if I made a card, blank plastic card, and then cast a script, could I keep the card for 10 days?
Yeah, you could. The thing here is you are going to have to make an intelligence check to get the memory right of what you junk saw that one time.
Through the lizard eyes, I'll tell the guys because this is fun role play. So look, like I think I can make a card, and then I think I can remember I can make it say. Do you guys remember that time we went and saw Fred Lowe, and I made him think that we had a work order for repairs.
Yeah, then it didn't work.
And that's why our group is called the Fixers now. It's not really catching, but like I can make card, but I saw it with a lizard brain. I'm not sure.
I saw it with lizard.
Do you think this is worth or no?
I think it is very clever. I don't know how else we would get past here without, massively backtracking. Yeah. I will guide you when you do it, so the galaxy will help you.
I will guide you.
So I would need to make an intelligence.
Yeah, and I just rolled randomly for the DC. I'll tell you this. I rolled 4d6.
Oh, okay. I thought you rolled 46.
No.
Like
4
two-digit number.
Possible.
That's not possible. Okay.
So there is a number you have to hit.
So I'll prestidigitate a card. And
Okay.
I'll flip it through my fingers like in Constantine, the dude with the coin. Balthazar. And then I will. What do you guys think? Yeah? No? Yeah?
I mean, it looks good to me. I can guide you. I can do maybe something else. Maybe enhance your intelligence. Give you some fox's cunning.
Buffs are good. I mean, I'll take buffs if you guys want to throw buffs at this. Because then we have a key card, and it sounds like we're gonna need it forever.
This
in
seems
here.
like a good thing, but I don't think I can stack. So I'll touch your shoulder and cast Fox's cunning or enhance ability with Fox's cunning on you, my boy, and you will sprout a fox like fox ears and a little fox tail. Like like your little Tanuki
For
echo.
reasons I will not say.
I am Tanuki Echo.
Oh boy.
My Jonk sprouts them as well.
Oh sure, yeah.
He gets little fox ears, and his tail turns and it gets bushy.
Interesting.
He is also a Tanuki junk.
This is very interesting.
Okay,
And you get
Isn't the
you get
Tanuki a
advantage.
raccoon?
Tanuki is like a raccoon.
Oh,
I don't know.
yes, yeah.
Is Tanuki real or is it a folklore thing?
It's a raccoon, I'm pretty sure.
It is,
Well, yeah,
yes,
but
but it's a fox.
It's a real raccoon.
I think it's a nickname for raccoons in Japan. I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah,
but
I'm not
pretty sure.
Japanese, and I do play Super Mario though a lot.
Okay.
Bowser's Fury is
All
pretty
right.
fun.
All right. Give me the intelligence check to remember the code exactly.
What does Fox's Cunning give me?
You have
bonus?
advantage.
Nice.
You have advantage. Intelligence check.
Okay, got it. 7, but then nat 20.
Hey,
It's immaculate.
I make the best card ever.
and it's got the little ID picture of the Spectre, but they all look identical.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about that. Can I disguise self into a specter?
Probably not, because it's not a living like human. We'll talk about it after we read this.
Yeah. I'm sure I
Okay.
could disguise self into something that looks somewhat like it.
Yeah.
But not actually. Okay, yeah.
Okay, first let's handle the door situation. You got it right, and not only that, you got it right. Like it's perfect.
I became a fox and I remember the lizard memory very well.
Yeah, sure. So it's an absolute perfect card.
Fucking
You swipe
love
it.
this. Yes.
nice
I'm a
and done,
wizard.
dog.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
That was beautiful.
Okay.
I used the card.
I'm just gonna tell you guys ahead of time. I'm sorry.
What was my DC though?
It's 16 was the DC.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You swipe it, and the computer gives the access granted. Bleep bleep. And the second that happens, the door behind you guys, where you guys enter the room, you hear it lock, and then from above, a gassy green gas starts getting sprayed into the room. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
We're in a clean room, but it's not so clean.
It might not.
We're all still invisible. And then hang on, let me check my spell slot so I don't do anything illegal. So I just cast only one first level spell. Now I'm going to teleport. Oh shit! I can teleport. Wait, did the door?
Fuck.
Did both doors lock? Or are we just locked in here?
So the one in front of you hasn't unlocked yet, and
Yes.
the one behind you locked.
I just rolled so bad, guys.
Okay, I don't know if I'm able to get out of here and then get back in.
Can I cast Bless on everybody?
Yeah, you have a split second, I suppose.
Okay.
What does that do?
Extra D4 to your roll for your saving throws.
That might help. I don't know.
Sure.
Sorry, was it con?
I normally shouldn't allow that, but I'll go ahead.
Well, if you think it's not enough time, I'm
Yeah,
fine
it's
with
just because the room's filling with gas.
it. Okay. Yeah.
Is it con?
Like if you were burning a spell slot, I'd be like, oh, okay, you're burning something for it. But is Bless a spell slot?
It is. It's
Yeah.
a first level.
Okay, then yes, go ahead.
Okay.
I just don't want it just like a free cantrip to do
Oh,
that.
no, for sure.
I was thinking
Yeah,
like
no.
guidance.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, D4. You might be all that saves me.
Now you guys get the +3 next to me as well.
Fuck.
So.
Yeah, you also get Seb's +3.
It matters not, my friend.
I know. I got a what was I rolling for? I forgot.
Constitution.
Okay, it was con. Okay. So 8
A
plus
13.
3 is 11.
Plus a D4?
Yeah, I did all that, bro.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Geez.
Okay, so you got 11. What about you two?
I got a
I got
13.
17.
Oh, sorry.
13 and Seb?
17.
17.
Okay, they all failed.
Oof.
Damn. That was harsh.
That is...
We go sleep.
19 acid damage to all of you guys, and the door ahead opens up.
19 acid damage.
Do
Shit,
math
brother.
real quick.
Oof, oof, oof. I will say I might need to rest soon.
The door opens, by the way. access.
Yeah, I'm
was
getting out of
granted.
there.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
moving.
Okay, I take it you guys rush forward then
100%.
to
Yeah.
this area. Go ahead and move tokens.
Yeah, who's first? Echo?
Yeah, I'll break off to one side.
Okay. So this door has opened up into the center of an extremely long hallway. So long, in fact, even with dark vision, you can't see the end in either direction. What you can see is that there is a door 20 feet to the west on the southern wall. And to the east, the hall apparently widens for 20 feet before narrowing again. But you can't see what's around the corner there from where you're standing.
Widens 420 feet.
Hey.
Nice.
Swear to God.
69, 420. They're both here this episode. We are no longer invisible as I've failed my concentration check
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
with another fucking 4.
All right.
So what
I
do
can't
you
be
guys
mad.
do?
I threw it down the dice tower. Like, okay.
And,
thanks.
yeah, and you guys hear the door lock behind you.
Good. Fucking good riddance. I mean, I guess I could get back through it if I want.
Fuck that door.
Yeah, fuck
Whatever. We got a sweet key card, and I'm a fucking Tanuki, even though
get a
no one
sweet
can
key
see
card,
it.
and you are a Tanuki. Okay, so what
Oh,
do you guys
now you
do?
can.
There's
Now you
east
guys
and west.
see. There's east and west.
Which way do you guys go?
We got both, bros. Holy shit.
I don't know. East?
Beast from the east to the right, where
Okay.
we'll fight.
How do you guys go about this? Who's stealthing? Who's soloing? Are you going as a group?
Yeah, once I finish coughing up all the gas, I'm just gonna head on over to the right and stealth it.
Okay.
Okay, give me a stealth check first.
You guys want me to scout ahead? I hope I don't run into more gas.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here I go. Don't fail me, fucking dice. 25.
Okay, you're very quiet.
Hell yeah,
So
I am.
as you move eastward on the hallway, you reach the area where the hallway widens temporarily, and you can see to the right there is a large door. Let me see here. This door has strange runes on it that appear to be upside down triangles with a wavy line running from base to point. There are 3 of them.
Ooh, I want to read them. Can I discern?
I mean, there's just symbols. I just described them to you.
Yeah, what do they do though, man? I do magic, so like.
Give
can
me
I-
an Arcana check.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for, baby. Arcana. 17 plus 9.
They are not a spell or anything like that. They are, in your lore, a symbol that you've seen related to certain infernal entities.
Sebastian, I have an infernal entity rune for you to read.
They're not readable. They don't say anything.
Oh, well.
It's just, they're symbols.
When I say read,
Yeah. I mean,
I don't mean that.
I'll go over there and look at it, see if I recognize the symbols, if I
You-
know what
you
they might
definitely
stand
don't.
for. Okay.
You don't.
That's fine.
Okay, wrong infernal.
Yeah, you know that other infernal.
Yeah.
Different dialect.
Well, infernal is that doesn't mean like one or the other, like fiend or like a demon or devil, does it? Like when you say infernal?
When I say infernal in this campaign setting, I am referring to the solar system in the Void Harrow.
Okay, so it is Sebastian.
It is.
Oh wait, she was of Ramazal, so yeah, that makes
It
sense.
does. So this might be her room. Maybe she's asleep.
You want to find out?
No, I don't. I sure don't. I have
All the best stuff is behind the best locks.
It's true. I'm so fucking tapped.
Oh, you need to rest.
Yeah. I have
Because I have Dispel Magic can probably open the door. It's a 3rd level spell.
most likely if it's spelled. We don't really know.
It looks like magic, and this spell says I can dispel the magic.
It's fair.
Probably, unless it's super magic.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you guys want to do? Do you want me to force the door, or do you want to keep going? You want to explore this hallway a little bit?
Sure.
Did we close all the doors behind us so far?
You did.
I believe we have.
Good.
We have learned.
Okay.
It's so funny. When you first said that with that first door, I was like, oh, perfect. They're going to pass my freezer room test. And then you immediately failed.
And we immediately failed the freezer room test. Oh no.
I mean,
It is. It happens.
any of us,
Yeah.
any of us could have closed the door.
It's true. I
It's
will
not-
say I immediately forgot it as soon as we said it because I thought you were gonna do it. I thought B-Rye was
Everyone
gonna
thought
point
someone
it
else
out.
was
Yeah,
going to do it.
yeah,
Okay, what are you guys doing?
yeah.
I'm gonna keep exploring while these guys decide if they want me to open the door. So
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going east.
As you keep moving east, you see that there is another door on the south wall, and that the hallway ends at this point 60 feet ahead of you and seems to take a 90-degree angle to the north.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Matt?
I do. I do. Yeah.
So there is a door here. This one looks very mundane compared to the weird symbol door.
Ooh, a fucking broom closet. Yeah. Should I open this door, you guys?
Give it a
This
try.
door looks easily opened with the press of a button.
Sure. Let's see what's in
These
there.
doors are like sealed all the way around, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No lizard tricks here. I will open the door.
Okay. This door opens with the press of a button. Inside, do you peek inside? I take you peek inside.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, you peek inside and you find that this is a large custodial room
Yes!
outfitted in cleaning products and tools.
I
there
did it.
also is a thing, a person, entity in this room. It appears to be a zombie in a janitor uniform. It's holding a mop, and the minute you open the door, it turns and starts walking towards you.
I close the door.
You close the door, okay.
What's up?
What? He's dead. Yeah,
Zombie janitor.
he's a zombie Jan.
In there?
Now you've met the janitor.
Yeah, it's
doing
an
a shitty
actual
job.
janitor. He's literally holding broom,
Mop.
mop,
What
broom.
do we? Do we kill him?
Maybe we could make friends. How many friends do we really have in this place? You know.
Not any. I don't want to be friends with a dead guy. Just me myself. I don't know how you guys feel.
Just a
about it.
personal choice.
Yeah.
The last dead guy we made friends with gave us a lot of money, so I think you should maybe rephrase how you speak about the fallen.
That's true. That's true. It just.
I respect them as much as they pay for my new cool shit.
That's
So
fair.
a lot.
Yeah. Sebastian, what do
You
you
know how
what do you think?
I got like 30 HP off a dead guy one time. Really, if you think about it.
That's true.
I think that may be a good spot to hide out or to rest. So we may just have to kill him. I don't know.
Let's
Okay, I'm gonna break character and Sebastian, can't Sebastian make this guy our friend?
yeah, how long
Yeah,
does
but
your
I lose my channel divinity though. That I won't be able to do it on anybody else that's undead. So I don't know if I
Is that
want
once a short rest?
But if we long rest in here, you'll get it back, won't you?
If you guys want to do a long rest, yeah.
Oh, I definitely need a long rest.
Yeah,
My
I can
first
make
is-
Freeland. I haven't told you yet, but I can make safe long rests happen like anywhere within reason. You know, I took Mordenkainen's giant house.
Oh, okay. Well,
I should
damn.
call it. Well, he doesn't know I call it. I took Mordenkainen's private sanctum. It gives us a 24-hour safe house. It takes 10
Okay.
minutes to cast.
Oh
Okay.
shoot! Is that
Yeah,
just the door?
I can.
Huh?
Is that just a door, or is it like an actual like big fucking thing? What does that thing look
Wait,
like?
what's the question?
Because I was
No,
thinking
the area is a cube that can be as small as 5 feet
Oh, okay.
to as large as 100 feet on each side. The spell lasts for the duration.
I thought it was. I was thinking of a different spell. Sorry, but yes, we could totally do that.
All right, what are you guys planning? Going in here, taking over the janitor's mind, and then setting up a mansion?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast. Excuse me. My thought is to open the door and cast control undead on him. Use my
Okay.
channel divinity.
Okay,
So
so
yeah.
Sebastian, you open the door.
Yep.
At this point, he made it to the door, so now he's trying to walk through it, and he's trying to walk through you, actually.
Oh, okay. He's like nine.
Go ahead and hit Control Undead. How do we do that? What am I doing?
So you target one undead creature. He or she can see within 30 feet of them. Target must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So yeah, my spell DC, which is
I got a 10.
oh yeah, okay, it's 15. So
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much they have to listen to my commands for the next 24 hours or until I'd use out of it.
Hell yeah.
I have comprehend languages on.
You want to talk to this
It's
guy?
on. It's active.
Nice.
How long is it? It lasts for an hour. It definitely hasn't been an hour. This is great.
You want to get that?
You can command him to talk to me.
Yeah, I
Well,
could, yeah.
zombie, he can't talk.
He speaks some language.
No, he does not.
The language he knew in life.
He doesn't have a tongue.
He can't talk.
Zombies go, oh.
Exactly.
Yeah. What
He
is
can point at
saying?
things. Like, he can try and communicate, but he can't actually speak.
I think I'm going to argue that I can understand him better than the average person because of my spell.
Sure.
You're
Thank you, Will.
ridiculous.
We have an opportunity to have a great dungeon NPC. They're the best.
Sure.
The horns.
Sure.
They're like, don't
The
do the zombie
horns.
thing.
They always
All right,
come
so
in.
the zombie immediately drops its mop and just looks at you, Sebastian, with a real dumb look in its eyes.
I'll tell it to continue doing its cleaning job, but don't alert to anybody to our presence.
Okay.
Keep-
It grunts at you. It grunts at you almost like it's annoyed by your command, and then it picks up its mop and starts mopping the big long hallway.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but he's annoyed.
Echo, you get that feeling you get when someone tells you to do something you were already about to do?
Oh, yeah.
That's what the zombie that's the vibe you just got from the zombie.
That's fair. That's super fair.
Asshole. Yeah, I was going to do that anyways.
It's at this point, all three of you hear a voice.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
And it seems to echo from all around you, from the hull itself.
Not many make it this far, and none in my memory without alerting half the ship to their presence. Interesting. You seek the Soul Eater, no doubt. Fools and gamblers, ye of mortal blood. The scent of it fills the air. Come attend me, the near ancient, the knower of secrets. I may share them with you. Should price be paid, should demands be penned, should sacrifice be given.
And you guys hear the door with the symbols on it open. And that is where we're ending today's session of SuperQuest Saga. If you guys like this show, if you like what we do here, please like, comment, subscribe. Please leave an iTunes review. It super helps us out. I love reading them. A few new ones have come in lately, and they always make me smile.
Nice.
I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to add to that?
We have to camp
thank
in
you for-
here. Do you think she'll be chill just to wait for 8 hours while we sleep? Probably not.
I guess we'll find out next time. Until then, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm so sad.